Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry I am so late today. I was getting some things done. Time got away from me. A new Necrogoblicon song came out. You know how it goes. But we're here. We are here. Ted, good to see ya. Hey, Vidar. Wade, Oscars, Rocket, hope you guys are doing alright. Keel, always good to see ya. From an appreciable distance. I'm just messing with you. Hey, Christian. Davey. Boonhopper, good to see you, bud. Hey, Julio. Still Hollow. Randir, good to see you, bud. I'll forsake it. It's, Wednesdays. Well, for D&D, it's every other day. Or every other Wednesday. So, you know. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do some more trucking today. Hey, Claudes. Hey, Joke. Maybe we can get some guides. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, Moon, that's also one of the other reasons that I haven't really been, like, streaming or playing a lot of the PTU. Is just because of how absolutely brutal it has been with the 30Ks and the crash of desktops. And the what do you call those things? The lockups, the freezes. Like, if I want something to be frozen, I want it to be an icy, not my game, you know? Hey, no bad. Hey, Cassabear. Hey, Tribunal.
Welcome to the ASOP.
Okay, do I even have a ship here? Alright, so Crumpet and I were playing last night. And we're messing around while waiting for more guides. Because we were killing time until What We Do in the Shadows came out. And, we had a player bounty, and we went to go grab the player bounty, and it turned out it was a trap. There were multiple people on site. Bounty was in a cave. They had an M2 with a Nova and a ballista. So we charged in and got point blank on the ballista, so it couldn't lock us. Blew up the ballista, and the rest of their party retreated inside. Well, when they retreated inside, they left the ramp down on the M2 with the tank. So Crumpet and I commandeered the M2, and it was at that point that whoever was in the ballista also owned the M2. So they claimed that, which, you know, made it turn red. And another bounty hunter showed up, thought we were criminals, and decided to fight us. And that became a super long, drawn-out fight. It was quite fun. Nobody won or lost, though, because they were in a Gladius. And, you know, fighting a light fighter in the M2 is pretty much impossible. Because... Whoa. Star Citizen, everybody. Hey, Gutierrez, good to see you, man. Are you going? You going to Comic-Con? Well, Ted, he already had the ramp down. It did lock us out. Like, we couldn't figure out a way to get out of it. Like, even hitting the unlock buttons and whatnot. We basically just had to shoot one of the ramps open with another ship. And yeah, Ted? Tell me more about your space trucking. Space trucking. You know, I didn't realize how fast this thing was. So Omega can boogie. I mean, it's still the exact same speed as the Gamma, right? Ha! Reach. You are welcome, man. Go by Cruel 1. Eat some food, because apparently I am a little hungry. And I know someone yesterday requested some holy stuff, and you know what? Like, until we get a guide, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna haul around in the holy. You guys okay with that? You good with hauling around in the holy? Oh yeah, squirrel. I'm just using it to get from point A to point B. And it's been a long time since I've dusted off my Mustang Omega. Mostly just because, you know, now that I'm back on an AMD processor, I like to rep my AMD, you know. Ah, Julio, good idea. Oh, actually, you know what, Julio? Let's set a timer. Let's set a timer for an hour and a half. So 1 second. I'm gonna open up. I'm just gonna set up a timer right quick. Actually, let's do it for 2 hours just to be safe. Okay. Alright, I've started a timer, and about 2 hours I'll get a little chime or ding or whatever else. And then I'll take my meds then. I mean, squirrel, I could, but... Like, am I supposed to do it in the Mustang? Man, this thing can boogie. Maybe I should fly this thing more. Hey, dragon. And Black Sheep, I feel like I could actually sit down and figure that one out, but I don't want to. Also, I can't fire. Like, I'm hitting the shoot buttons, and nothing is happening. Ah, really, Moon? Well, I might just have to keel over and die. Nick, for the moment, I'm actually just using this to get here so I can eat and grab a faster ship. At the moment, I'm in the Mustang Omega. It was a limited promo thing with some AMD stuff from forever ago. But I'm just using it as a runabout A to B. Although, if I can use this to get to ArcCorp, do I got the fuel to get to ArcCorp? I do have the fuel to get to ArcCorp. You know, let's do that. Let's do that. That's where the whole A is. Well, Raven, actually, Raven, funny that you of all people asked this. You know, Intel actually had a promotion for the Aegis Saber Raven. Unfortunately, it does not say Intel anywhere on it. I think this is literally the only cross-promotion ship in the game as far as, like, mentioning something outside of the game. Now, they've got, like, an in-lore thing, like, accelerated mass designs or whatever. But, yeah, it's the only thing that actually has an outside branding promotion on it. And hey, Rakret. I mean, it's literally just a red gamma, but it's still fun, you know? Also, Zane, good to see you, man. And yeah, Zane, the servers are awful right now. Oh yeah, Black Sheep, they were selling those, weren't they? Do the codes still work for the Raven? I kind of want a Raven, but I don't want to spend the money. No worries, Lonix. You should get some sleep, man. Good to see you. Yeah, Nick. Yeah. And yeah, Reach. I mean, they've had what the 6000 series. I kind of wanted to try one of those, but I ended up going with the 3080 Ti. Oh, nice, Black Sheep. I'm sure those code prices are through the roof now, though. I wish Star Citizen would continue to play both sides, so we can get more AMD ships and more Intel ships, and maybe more... Well, actually, I guess Intel's the one coming out with their own card, so it would just be more Intel ships. Oh, yeah, Black Sheep. Bombs that. $300? That's another Caterpillar, you know? And yeah, River City. That's it, too. I mean, it's just... It's a hanger queen. It's something to go, ooh, you know, look how cool I am. I have this thing. And, I mean, really, that's what this thing is. But, you know, at the same time, I think... I got this off a friend who got a graphics card, and he's like, I don't want this for scam, citizen. I'm like, ha, you're lost. I'll take it. Free ship. Free ship. Free ship. Free ship for me, for me, for me. Free ship. Something AMD. I'll come back to that. We'll have to work on that one. Trash Man, good to see ya. Good to see you, man. And Raven, I have not. Yeah, that is ridiculous. Do they just have like a bunch of store credit built up or something? Ah, Black Sheep, it's okay to shoot streamers. Shoot, you guys are welcome to shoot me, you know? And Recret, you don't want to see me race. Listen, I can fly a cargo ship. You don't want to see me fly a racer or a fighter. And Nick, I have no idea on the AMD Fidelity thing. Linux, it comes with a game package. Like, it's a combination AMD chip, Squadron 42, and Star Citizen bundled all into one. Hey, James. Yeah, man, today's not a bad one. I got a little, what's the word? Distracted. I was doing some stuff earlier and came back, realized what the time was. Hey, Squirrel. Zane, they had them forever ago. Back in the day, if you bought a, what was it, an R9? I want to say it was. It came with a Mustang Omega package. Heel, I figured you would. I figured you would. Oh yeah, Squirrel. Yeah, I've been playing around with that. The boxes like to shift on the inside of it, though, since it, you know, moves up and down. I'm hoping they address that a little bit. Oh, really, Outlaw? I've heard that some people have had issues with Windows 11, but I never heard what the specifics were. And yeah, Nomad, we're in live. We are in live. Raven, do not buy that. Do not buy that. Remember, Raven, that is in-game money that can be wiped, and it's about to be wiped when the next patch goes live. You are not buying permanent money, you're buying that alpha money. So when there's a wipe or anything else, you know, you lose it all. I mean, like, if you're just trying to buy it so you can just mess around with a ship for a while, you know, whatever. But remember, that is not permanent, and you will lose it. Yeah, Outlaw, that's weird. I know, like I said, I know a few people have, but I didn't know what the specifics were. But yeah, Raven, like a lot of it, you know, it's just gold farmers basically selling it, taking advantage of exploits, or just, you know, no-lifing it through missions. Well, Raven, so, alright. LTI is based for account-based ships. You know, things you buy with real money. That goes for anything, like 6-month insurance, 10-month insurance, whatever. The stuff they're selling on the website that you're looking at is stuff that they would just use, like, an MO trader to send you. Like, you know, you say you send me $10 and I send you 20 bajillion or whatever. That's what they're doing. Thing is, if there's a wipe or anything, that all goes poof. Oh, this thing is fast. Alright, you know what? Maybe I should fly this more. Yeah, Vodix, sleep well, man. Needs some eurythmics in his life. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I always like that slight, I don't know, pirate style way she said it, you know, that I've traveled the world and the 7 seas. Like, whenever someone just mentions the 7 seas, you just always kind of think pirates, you know? Well, I mean, I do. I don't know about you guys, but I do. Hey, Phaedrus. Good to see you, man.
Landing gear engaged.
We're gonna try something. Whee!
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh yeah, Outlaw. I love Sea of Thieves. A little off center, but it's whatever. That was fun to do. Ha! Death! That's pretty good. You know, Phaedrix, I would love to hear that in like a pirate accent? Voice?
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times.
What is that?
Their job
Is that just like a whole, I don't know, personality? Ooh, Titan. That's gonna be fun. And thank you, Nomad. I feel like I could have made it a little bit cleaner, but I really enjoyed doing that. That was fun. Hey, LJS. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. First off, let's get rid of this awful Goliath. Do I have... I don't have an atlas. Do they sell atlases here? Is there a... Is there an atlas to be found at Dumper's Depot? I guess I could just go on down and find out.
Welcome to the
Death, that's fair.
retrieval system.
Actually, you know what?
Hello, and welcome to
Oh, you know, Jack.
Spaceport.
That's what a lot of my friends say. And I go, you're sure right, and then I play it anyway. And then I make fun of them for, I don't know, whatever flavor of the month anime game they play, because that's what friends do. They, in a friendly manner, can make fun of each other. Again, in a friendly manner. That's the key word here.
Want your company to be in good company? Our corp's unique.
And you know, LJ, as far as like a ship recommendation, like, are you buying one in-game with in-game money? Like, are you looking to buy one with real money? Like, you know, buying the actual game itself? I feel like that's going to be the big thing there. Like, tell me about what you want to do. Her L5, huh? Alright, well, tell you what, we might go out to her L5. You know what? That's what we'll do. We'll just buy a halfway decent size one here, or just put a drift in it, fill it full of scrap so we can make some money on the way there, and, you know, that's still there, huh? But yeah, you know, just to have some fun with it. I feel like maybe I should put on a slightly, I don't know, faster outfit than what I'm wearing. With real money.
Security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Well, LJ, let me jump into the future right quick. LGS, at the moment, cargo is kind of in a bad spot. Trade hasn't really been updated yet. However, in about 3 months, it's going to get a massive overhaul, and hopefully see a massive increase in its profits and viability for a smaller ship. Now, if you want something that can do a little bit of fighting and a little bit of freighting, but more on the freighting side, man, there's quite a few options out there. Is there a particular budget you're trying to stay around or under? If you don't mind me asking, because I mean, you can earn everything in game, but I understand if you don't want to have to slog it out, you know? Oh man, I'm in my red and blues with a little bit of pink. I could dress up like a kitty cat. Hey, Professor. Good to see you, man. Silas, good to see you. Ah, yes, LJ. Okay, so yeah, that can be done. All right, so LJ. So if you look what Ted Windlebow said, right now there is a package on the website where you can buy a 100i and the game for like, what is it, like 50 USD, Ted? And then you can do what is referred to as a cross-chassis upgrade, or sometimes just an upgrade. Basically, where you pay the difference and upgrade your ship into something a little bit larger. Ah, 52. Thank you. So let's just look ship upgrades, because the 100i package is on sale right now. Alright, so if you did that, you'd pretty much be looking right at a Cutlass. Has 46 SCU of cargo, plenty of gun, and a really good turret. Not to mention, the thing about the Cutlass that everyone always forgets is that the thing is a secret missile boat, and it can get out of literally any situation by using its VTOL. Man, you mean dress up better? What, the Cutlass? No, man, you can fly the Cutlass solo easily. Besides, when you're a big hauler and you've got a big name and trade, you can just hire people, make friends. Coyote, I'm always selling Drake. Always, 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 always. Actually, LJS, let me ask you something, man. Have you already made your account for Star Citizen? Wait, hold on. Let's head back right quick. Also, Peaks, good to see you, man. Alright, LJ, when you made your account, did you use a referral code? Doesn't matter whose it is, just as long as you've got one. Because if you do end up buying the game before the 18th, you'll get a free Dragonfly. And that can always be turned into something, too. Ah, Harry's, yeah. So, alright. I would say you pretty much need 16. Anything below 16 and you're going to suffer. Ah, you had the... Okay, alright, so you already got the Aurora. Alright, alright. Yeah, if that's the case, honestly, man, if you've already got an Aurora, then I would look at upgrading it either into a Cutlass, or if you just hate the idea of the Cutlass, a Freelancer. If you're going solo, a Freelancer would probably have slightly more guns since you've got gimbaled instead of fixed. Ah, yeah, Chris. He's trying to go more for freighting, like a freighter that can fight, but under $100. And the Freelancer definitely has more of a cargo look. The Cutlass is kind of a 97 Toyota Camry. It's also funny that the Freelancer can actually handle a rougher landing than the Cutlass due to the way its landing gear is done. Yeah, Freelancer is 66 SCU, Cutlass is 46. But yeah, LJ, it's right at 110, but now, LJ, are you trying to stay under $100 total spent on Star Citizen, or just $100 for the upgrade? Because you can turn that Aurora into a Freelancer, and you're only looking to spend like, I don't know, $80? Unpacker, that's a good question. Let's find out. Only the high 30s, 40s right now. Granted, the train likes to eat a lot of those. Oh yeah, for upgrade, LG, man, I would just look at the Freelancer, man. Do you want a quick tour of a Freelancer? I can go up to Bajini and rent one. Oh, the Freelancer Max, yeah. Alright, so the Freelancer Max is the ultra cargo version. You've got like 120 SCU, a much fatter back end. You know what? Let's just buy one. Let's just buy one. Tell you what, LJS, if you give me a second, I will turn this train around, go buy one so you can see what it looks like. It's a bit more expensive if you're spending real money. But if you just want to check it out, you know, I can give you the quick tour of a Freelancer Max. I mean, shoot, we could do both. Oh, LJ, you don't have to do that, man. I mean, believe me, I appreciate it, but help offered is not conditional upon, you know, all that noise. Well, Joka, he's already got a ship. He's just looking to upgrade it, so the $100 is something that would be used to upgrade it. He's coming from the Aurora MR, so he could easily get into the regular Freelancer. Now, the Freelancer Max is going to be a bit above that, but LJ, you could always pick up the regular Freelancer and then get the Max upgrade later on, you know? Actually, LJ, if you want, you said you've got the game already. I could just give you the in-game money to pick it up. Now, you do know that there's a wipe coming up, so you won't, get to keep them once 317.2 comes out, but that way you could play around with them. Yeah, joke. I love the engines on that. Also, BL, good to see you, man. You too, Robert. That's where I need to go. Yeah, so, LJ, what the thing is, since the game is in development, every now and then they do have to perform wipes, either to fix issues in the database, or to reset things to measure progression, or just for various things. Like, there will be other wipes eventually as well when the game actually, needs to release, but let's be honest, that's gonna take 10 years from now. No, if you buy it with real money, you've got it forever. Yeah, like, if you've spent money on it, you've got it forever. Oh, all the freelancers are at Lorville, aren't they? Dang it. Okay, fine. Fine. Oh, man, Gabagoolish. Carrick is actually surprisingly easy to move cargo with. Since you've got a bed, if anything goes wrong, you can just wake up on your ship instead of, back home without all your money. But, if you want a very quick run, Gabagoolish, I would look at doing, tell you what. Gabagoolish, if you do exclamation spreadsheet, it'll pop up with a link to a spreadsheet I made that shows the max potential profits for all ships and commodities. Carrick isn't the biggest hauler in the world, but it's pretty chunky. And you can make a solid amount of money on it. Now, obviously, you'll make more in a Caterpillar or a C2, but that's just how that goes. Yeah, okay, so let's say you did a fluorine run. With fluorine, you're only going to make about 27,000 a run, but you can repeat that run about every 10 minutes. Now, I know it says you can only probably do 4 runs an hour there, but, like, once you know what you're doing and you get good with it, you could probably easily do 5 to 6 runs an hour. And, while it's not as good as, like, bounty hunting or mining, it's fairly laid back, For example, ArcCorp 157 on Yela to Deacons on Yela. You take fluorine from ArcCorp to Deacons. It's a very quick trip, literally opposite side of the moon. If you like the challenge of almost dying whenever you exit a building, you can do the same thing on Calliope. SMCA6 to Riari Anvik. Not a bad little run. And of course, you can do the same thing with, like, processed food, agricultural supplies. A little bit less money to be made, but if anything happens, you're going to lose all of, like, $20,000, $30,000 pocket change, really. Bacon, good to see you, man. And Jeremy, the Constellation does have a lot more bang for its buck in terms of, cargo capacity and gun. Yeah, stay away from trading drugs. Not only does it destroy families, but it will destroy your pocketbook when you take weeks to sell. And yeah, Peaks, I'm in the PU. Tell you what, LGS, what's your in-game name? Yeah, Gabagoolish. Shoot, I don't know if you got the time, but I actually got guide stuff open right now. If you just want to do some ride-along trade runs, teach you the ropes. I say that. I'm more than willing to teach you the ropes, but with as bad as trade is, I'm mostly going to end up teaching you the nopes. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't. I couldn't help myself. I'm an idiot. LJ, if you do, oh god, what is it? Exclamation Discord, I think it'll do the the Discord. Yeah, Fev, you didn't like that? That's fine. I figured a lot of people wouldn't like that one. I'm not known for my jokes. I'm not known for my jokes. You know, Profeta, I want you to know that I spent a very long time making a tomato splatter animation. That way you guys could trigger it whenever I made a bad joke. And it turns out, Stream Elements does not have the capability yet to trigger commands for animations on YouTube. Yet.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Pagan.
Has been delivered to the following locations.
Yeah, novel. I've got that drummer on standby. Thimble, it is literally just the looks and a slight discount. So they, you know, raise the price of the caterpillar, but forgot to raise the price of the pirate caterpillar. Literally, the only difference is the paint job and the interior is red instead of green. Everything else is the exact same. Yeah, exactly, Titan. It's a cargo that sells itself. I mean, honestly, Thimble, it looks better, you know? Ah, gold. I'm sorry. That's a nice rhyme, though. I like that. We'll just fly this tiny thing. Go sell some scrap. Go to Hurl 5. Alright. Turn that on. I forgot. This thing doesn't really have a sunroof like the Freelancer does. Really, Joka? Like, exactly 1 hour? Just keeps repeating like that? Hey, Fangtooth. Robert, I don't think so. In fact, I think I still have that paint. But I think it's parked somewhere. So I have no idea where it is. I'll just melt it and then rebuy it so I can see what it looks like. All right.
Thank you, and please visit again.
We're gonna take this out to Parallel 5. You know, like, you know, it's a very tiny amount of cargo, but I do really enjoy the design of this thing. Wait, they're not much. I think it's like, what, 1.5 million, 1.8 million for the base Freelancer. Freelancer Max is like 2 and some change. They're not super expensive. Hey, KR. Yeah, man, it has been a while. Man, not bad. How about you? Doing things. I'm, space trucking, as always. Oh, man, Gabagoolish, you will enjoy it. I love mine. Like, I was super hesitant about getting a Toby at first, and then everyone convinced me, and also, you know, paid for it. That was also a major contributor, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But, like, flying with it just feels so free, you know? Oh, we gotta... Oh, they canceled the request. Oh. Darn, we had a guide request, but then it went away. Reckless, I think it ends on the 18th. And I'm trying to do as many trade ones as I can. Oh, yeah, Joker, that's what it's doing here. It was 39 yesterday. And, fortunately, my rig and I are about a combination of 2 to 3 feet from my window AC unit, which is probably the only reason either of us are surviving. Honestly, Profeta, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. You know, the Dragonfly is super cheap in the game. Like, there's a weird disparity between how much it costs on the website versus how much it is in game. So upgrading that into a Pisces just to have that little runabout boat, that's pretty good thinking, honestly. Ah, yeah, what Apple said. Definitely let that tape sit. Because if you don't, like me, then they won't be able to hold it. Fortunately, just about any decent holding tape can hold it if you happen to mess up the ones they give you. Ah, thank you, Robert. Really, that's it? That's it? 2.2? And yeah, Nomad, you are more than welcome to, man. I will teach you all the ropes. It will be a legitimate guide, because even if I know the person, by golly, I'm gonna do this in good faith, and I will teach you everything I can. And probably some of the things that I can't. Like what not to do. Yeah, Alex. So, Alex, the thing is, you know how when the Carrot came out, they started giving all the new ships, like, a crap ton of quantum fuel, but they never went back and updated the old ships? That's why the Hull A has the exact same fuel tank size as a Caterpillar. Yeah, you see, Apple, the thing is, I didn't miss it the first time, but I had it on a different monitor. So when I swapped monitors and I was impatient, I was like, it'll be fine, and it wasn't. So I had to go to Walmart and spend a total of $4 on some holding tapes, that double-sided stuff they have in the hardware section. And that has been phenomenal. That's actually been a little bit too phenomenal. Oh, look at that! Look at that! If you heard that do-do-do-do, that means there was a new PTU patch for Star Citizen. Let's see what that patch has in store, shall we? Where's my mouse? Yeah, man. Seriously, where is my mouse? There's my mouse. I feel like I'm getting old when I can't find my mouse. Like, you know, it's hidden. Patch notes. All right, testing focus. A lot of known issues. Feature updates. Tonkified the Nova tank with a great increase in health. Wow, that is an official patch note, guys. Tonkified the Nova tank with a great increase in health. Temporarily disabled decoupled lighting on lower planetary effect LODs, which should give great client-side performance gains in storm and dust. Nice. Fixed 4 client crashes, some server crashes. Neato. Torpedo. Yeah, Mad Titan, that is an official term now. Tonkified. You guys remember the Tonka truck commercials? How things were Tonka tough. And they had that nice little jingle. It's like real tools, real tough, cool tools are Tonka tough. You know, Nomad, I actually don't know. They've been very vague about that, which is very annoying. I would like to say that you wouldn't, but there's no way for me to actually verify that. So, I don't know. I want to ask somebody. That's it, Apple. You know what I miss? Die-cast construction. For things like transformers. Everything else that you'd step on and, you know, break your foot.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
You know what I also miss? You guys remember Stretch Armstrong? Those toys? I never had Stretch, but I had the Weenie Dog, and I had the villain Vacmat. Aww.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, no worries, Nomad. You know what? I'll just ping someone. I'll go to the help desk. I'll ask him there. And hey, Berlin, good to see you, bud. Oh, Apple. Oh, thank you, Julio. I think part of it's like the weird landing gear setup on these things. Oh yeah, Titan. I had a few GoBots. Actually, I think I had one of those Rock Lords from the whole Brock movie thing they did. But yeah, I had a few GoBots. I had the that weird Porsche thing with like the red claw arms, and I had the train GoBots that you could wind up and send forward. Ah, those were the days. I say that. That toy was horrendously older than I was. Oh yeah, Coyote. Like, it's weird that there's so many Transformers toys now that just don't transform. Like, that's the whole point, you know? Is to transform.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Where are you, Misk? There you are. I got too many of these. Too many ships. There we go. Hey, Guitars. Good to see you. You know, Thimble, I had a cousin who had a bunch of Ghostbusters toys, but would never actually let me watch Ghostbusters. And I didn't actually get to watch Ghostbusters until 2008. 2008. All right. Sell off our scrap. Good to see you, Hezekiah. Fangtooth. So growing up, we lived out in the middle of the woods. Like, I lived out in the country with my mom, and I didn't get to watch a lot of movies. Like, there was a rental place in town, but to be able to go to the rental place, she had to be sober. And she wasn't sober a lot. So renting movies was very few and far between. There's a lot of cultural stuff from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s that I missed out on just because of how isolated I was. And, you know, I've done a lot of catching up, but there's still quite a few things that I haven't seen. Like, I grew up on movies like Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Or, you know, Swiss Family Robinson. I'm sorry, is there not like a aha, here we go. Gonna say. Oh, Hezekiah, that's weird, man. Like, literally, the only reason I know about Transformers is because she dated a guy who introduced me to Transformers, and that rocked my world. And, I ended up rewatching the same recorded VHSs of Transformers for years. Because that's literally all I had. And he introduced me to Beast Wars, but when they broke up, we moved back to the country, and I didn't actually get to finish Beast Wars until, again, like 2009, 2010. When, you know, I had to buy the DVDs. And, you know, being out in the country, we only had 4 channels anyway. So while all the kids were watching Rocco's Modern Life, I was watching Dateline with Tom Brokaw. Yeah, Matt, I missed out on He-Man. Missed out on Gummy Bears and She-Ra and the Smurfs. Yeah, Ted, I had whatever movies Mom had, you know, and I'm pretty sure she grew up on those. Like, it was a rare treat to, to be able to see a movie in town, you know, like to go to the theater. Talents? What is a that must be new.
Congratulations.
Hey, Andrew. Heck yeah, man, thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Happy Wednesday to you. And Apple, I think you're right, honestly, because I didn't really have a lot to do. Like, I did a lot of reading and a lot of watching TV, but there wasn't really a lot of TV. So I, you know, there was a lot of Third Rock from the Sun, Dateline with Tom Brokaw, 60 Minutes. And, you know, being a kid, I would just kind of repeat everything I heard on TV. Like, that's where I learned a lot of words, a lot of phrases. Like, you guys don't realize it, but I use a lot of phrases from Transformers. Mostly Beast Wars when I'm talking. But, you know, it'll be things like eventually can be a long time and not, you know, give me all the Energon Autobots. You know, DPT, somehow I missed Wheel of Fortune. There was a lot of Walker, Texas Ranger, though. And PSI, which was a knockoff of X-Files, because we couldn't get Fox to watch X-Files, so we had to watch PSI. A lot of, you know, late night with Conan O'Brien, but it came in black and white. And, like, if there was too much weather outside, too much cloud cover, you couldn't actually see it. You could hear it, but you couldn't see it. So I would just get close to the TV and listen to it like a radio show. God, that sounds depressing. Oh yeah, David. Antiques Roadshow, This Old House, Wishbone, Kratz Creatures, Happy Land. Yeah, I see you, Cowdy. I remember those. And Wesley, I never got to do Thundercats until much later. And the episodes I saw I enjoyed, but Thundercats and I have a odd relationship. Some of you know my accidental
To the ASOP
thinking I saw a Thundercat logo in the back of a car. Moon, do you think it'll actually, you know, work this time?
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the
And one. You know, Mad, there actually was a time where boxes messed up, and they were these bright, glowy cubes, and they looked a bit like Energon cubes. I've got a screenshot somewhere. But yeah, like, you know, I didn't really know anything about celebrities, Hollywood, anything like that. All the stuff I know about Hollywood, I learned from BoJack Horseman. So, my understanding of Hollywood might be a little bit skewed. See, Wesley, and the thing is, when I do have time to go back and catch up on things that I, you know, should have seen, I end up watching things that either I've already seen or, you know, aren't one of those cultural staple things. Hey! Thanks, Andrew! Heck yeah, man. Welcome on in. Welcome to the truckers, the haulers, the boxers, the luggers. YouTube finally opened up another membership level thing, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it. I was having fun with the alliteration when it first, you know, was a thing, but I don't think we're gonna mess around with it. All right, let's go to Crusader. Do some small hauls while we wait for a guide. Oh, yeah, Mad, this was from like 3.4, I want to say? 3.35, maybe? That's it, Thimble. You know, I never had Pogs either. I saw Pogs. I wanted Pogs. Never got them. I mean, granted, I guess that's good, you know. Mother, will you please buy me the cardboard discs? Fraggin, you might want to clear your cache. It's been fine for me the last 2 days. Hey, guy. Oh, no, Andrew. You can haul whatever you want to. Okay, so a long time ago when the whole YouTube membership thing, you know, became a thing, they just kept hawking it and sending me these emails and updates and everything else. Like, hey, Jack, you can enable memberships. Like, I don't care, YouTube. But they wouldn't stop. So I literally just enabled the memberships so it would stop bothering me about them. But they had multiple levels, and being a sucker for alliteration, I just kept making them. Like, if I could have made them all the exact same price, I would have, but YouTube wouldn't let me. But I just filled them all with as much alliteration as I could. That's it, Apple. See, while you had Pogs, I had frogs. Because there was a creek next to my house, and I used to play with all the various animals. And by that, probably accidentally terrorized them because, you know, I assigned personification to them like it was a Disney movie. Oh, thank you, Julio. Phaedrus, so I actually use a right-handed mouse. When I was younger, I would, move the mouse over to my left hand so I could use it. And, in school, they do the whole, no moving the mouse. You can't move the mouse to the left side. When you've got an office job, you'll be forced to use it on the right side. And, that was always very demoralizing. And then there was the whole, kind of hard to find an ambidextrous mouse thing. So, I actually still just use a right-handed mouse because, I can sit down at any computer and navigate it easily. Like, I write left-handed, I mouse-click right-handed, but I think it works out for Star Citizen because I can get all fancy-dancy with my strafing. DPT, it was really nice, except for all the ticks and the mosquitoes and everything else. Wait, Dayton, hold up. 5.1? Where did you buy Diamond at 5.1? Should have been like 585. It didn't say 5.100, did it? Oh, yeah, Moon, I'm sorry. I was assigning, or maybe I was projecting on them instead of actually quoting them realistically. Just in my head, that's how they appear to me. Just this crusty stickler for following a specific format, Hey, Dow, it's fine, man. Dow, I was an hour late anyway, so you're good. Actually, I was probably 2 hours late. Yeah, no worries, Dayton. I'm wondering if they did like a stealth adjustment. I mean, they've done it before, but usually in the opposite direction. Yeah, DPT. So, in Arkansas, we have a lot of seed ticks, like the very tiny ticks, the ones that look like a period in a paperback novel, super tiny. And I had a really bad day once where I got home and I was covered in them. Like, I was just swarmed in them. And it took over an hour to pick them all off, and I had a total of over 40 ticks on my body. And I went out a bit less that summer, into the woods. Yeah, Kai, I'm honestly quite surprised I never got Lyme disease. Fraggin, if you happen to have another browser, try accessing it from, I don't know, Edge? So I'm pretty sure it's something browser-based. I just, want to go down the flowchart of, what's the word? Of fixing it. Like, can you access it from your phone? Hey, Scott. Alright, we're gonna do the cheapest trade run in the world in a whole A. We're gonna move processed food and nag supplies. Where's Hicks? Hey, Anthony. They're doing it on PTU today if everything works out. It's not been on live yet. Oh, man, yes. Ah, those things hurt. Hey, what's up? What's up? You were reading the Discord, weren't you? And yeah, what's up? Someone asked for me to fly it yesterday, and I don't think they're here today. But I figured I'd give it a go, dust it off. Ah, Andrew. And the Reliant Core. Well, I'll have to go buy one in game right quick. I mean, I've got the money. Do you guys want to see that? Do you want to see hauling in a Reliant? I should put that on my trade spreadsheet. Like, I dislike the Reliant so much, I left it off the sheet. I put the Aurora MR on there over the Reliant. And Xandra's, good to see you, man. But yeah, Fraggin, I might look at clearing your cache if you haven't done that already. I've had issues like that before, and I think I just had to clear the entire cache. It was under like one of the advanced settings, I think, too, in addition. I'm thinking of the right thing. Yeah, Casimera, you want me to do that too? You want me to do nightmare hauls? Okay, I love it. Like, I enjoy the manta ray design. I just feel like it's fundamentally a bad design with the whole, once you're in flight, you can't access the rear cargo, you know? Although I'm not gonna lie, I do like having a hauler small enough to just land right here by the door. Oh, Casabear. You should actually be able to character reset now. They fixed the issue with resetting, so you should be able to do that and get it back. I mean, Andrew, they're not... Okay, so the thing about them is, they're not bad. I love the concept. I love their little transforming thing that they do. Problem is, I feel like they're over-engineered to the point that their design limits them. Oh, JM, that's a good idea. Any cool loot? I don't see any cool loot. Yes, DPT. So, what I've got, DPT, is the sensitivity settings actually become more sensitive the further I look. So that way I can actually look over my shoulder without, you know, physically looking over my shoulder. And hey, Travis. Yeah, man. Hope you don't mind hauling. That's, you know, what we're doing today. Technically, I guess it's what we do just about every day, but... Fruit is cool. I mean, wait, what kind of fruit? We talking like pears or like, you know, strawberries? But yeah, so DPT. All right, let me just give you a quick. All right, so I've got Toby off right now. I've got Toby on, and so I'm looking over my shoulder, right? But I'm probably looking maybe 45 degrees from center of my monitor. So it gets a little bit more, you know, it increases the range that your in-character head moves the further out you go. Because this way, to look around like this, I only need to move my head a little bit. Like, I'm not actually moving at this full range. So it actually exaggerates the movement the further you get, so you can actually check behind you. Oh, yeah, what's up? No, I'm not going to eat that golden medman or whatever it is. Oh, yeah, trash man. That'll just auto-extend it. I wonder what it looks like outside. Like, if you're standing outside and you get to watch someone by. Yeah, Robert, I feel like that whole spindle would just snap. Oh, thank you, Julio. Yeah, I've still got the timer going. I actually set it up on my, what do you call it? On the stream deck that I have that's been gathering dust. We're gonna go to Terra Mills. I feel like I never go to Terra Mills. Oh, Dal, you're fine, man. Okay, so Dal, a lot of those ships will still be there. However, a huge chunk of them are either loaners or things that I have gotten through, like some of the referrals, which I don't have a ton of referrals, but some of those give you like a 3-pack of ships or whatever. Some of them are also loaners from things that they fixed forever ago, and because the ships that they were loaning for are so niche, they forgot to take them off. Like, I've only got one C2. However, according to the list, I have 2, because they still have a loaner for the best in show Caterpillar. So Sinister, as far as that diagonal flip landing, could you explain that one a little bit more for me? Like, instead of going straight on, do you mean like this? Because while that might be possible, doing a rotation in the ship is going to horrendously throw me off. And hey, Fix, good to see you, man. Like, basically, if I add a roll to it, the roll is going to remove my frame of reference and make it very difficult to actually get the landing without coming out of it early. I mean, Sinister, I could give it a try. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to work here, but I mean, I can give it a shot, man. Yeah, exactly, Joker. Like, I've got a few of those too. Like, I'll lose the Carracks, the Retaliators. There's a couple of the 100 series that I'll lose. Honestly, though, that's really about it. Everything else is either a loaner, something I actually own because of my lack of discipline, or, you know, something else. But yeah, we can try it out here, Ferb. Let's find out. I don't think there's any poles in that landing pad, so... Oh boy. Ah, yeah. I had to slow my roll. I'm sorry, that was a terrible dismount. I had to abort early. But Ferb, now you got me wondering if I can try again. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lift off and try again. If you're okay with that. Hey, Raven. I haven't taken my meds yet. I'm still waiting an hour. I ate earlier, so, you know. But yeah, you haven't really missed anything. We've just been messing around with the whole A. And yeah, Robert, just the amount of weight on that spindle, I feel, is like would cause those things to snap, you know? Okay, pole there. Let's move a bit so we're not going to hit that pole. That should be fine. Now let's get some practice in. Alright, so we come in very slow. I want to see what this does for my roll. Okay, so I probably need to manually adjust for the roll. Oh, that was rough. That was a rough landing. Ah, that took the landing gear a long time to recover. Wow, that took that landing gear a long time to recover. Ferb, is that the kind of landing that you're talking about? Like, I'm sorry, it's a bit messy. I'm gonna have to probably practice with a different type of ship. But it's definitely something I'm willing to practice. Wait, Ted, why? And yeah, Ferb, I'm sorry. You'll probably have to give me a minute or two to get that one down. When's the last time you guys came to Terra Mills? Joka, I'm actually mouse and keyboard. I fly all mouse, all keyboard. The only sticks I have are in my yard. Well, and the one Thrustmaster that I use for Flight Simulator, but I don't use that for Star Citizen. Yeah, Ferb, I think we're gonna need a different ship. Sell those, Ah, I gotcha, Ted. Oh, Arcturus, I'm glad you asked. And answered. That's exactly what I was gonna go for. What's up, Andrew? Hey, Rez. Distilled spirits. All right. We're gonna try something. We're gonna try a beer run around around selling. We're gonna see if we can actually empty a whole A full of alcohol on one moon. Just, you know, as a test. That is a cute ship. That is a really cute ship. Yeah, Ferb, go for it, man. Misa, what do you... I think I've already got it on. Wazub, yes. It depends on the commodity type instead of the actual commodity. So for these, they'll be blue because they are consumer goods. In fact, if I could get close enough, you could see that it says consumer goods on it. I'll just show you when I get there. But yeah. Scrap has its own type of box. Minerals have their own type. Gases have their own type of box. Turn it... Okay, yeah. I never really do, Misa. I mean, I could, but I like this, you know? It lets me see how far out my, you know, my whatever it's called is. Oh, Andrew, you mean in third person? So if you hold Z, or Z, you can use your mouse to move it around. Sometimes you can, Hey, Raymond! Heck yeah, man! Thank you! Thank you, man! That is, I would like to say, a successful experiment. Thank you, man. Heck yeah. Oh, do you mean like this? Like the head movement? Because if you're talking about this is actually using Toby to track my head. Oh, can't sell cargo there. Hey, Rez, thank you, man. God, has it been 7 months already? Oh, Robert, you know they'll never fix that. Not till 318 anyway. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, Andrew, if you're talking about this is just a head tracker. See, Rez, I think I've got mine turned off for that. Oh yeah, if you just mean like the free look. Yeah, because you can use the free look, like Z and look around. And yeah, Joka, it looks nice. It reminds me of like all the artwork from the 80s about the far future of 2005. And yeah, Travis, it's basically Diet Coke VR. So I've got a regular monitor. The Toby thing is just mounted at the bottom of my monitor, and whenever I look around, it just, you know, automatically tracks. So you don't have to worry about wearing a headset or anything on your head. No goggles. No Oculus Quest for Camelot VR. Oh, Andrew. Yeah, that was just me using mouse control and using the arrow keys. Now, you can use Toby in third person. I just have never set it up. I think I've got mine disabled. Oh, I'm sorry, Travis. It is nice, though. I will admit, it is very nice. I was hesitant at first, but I definitely sing its praises now. Works great in Flight Simulator. Also works in Kingdom Come Deliverance of all games. And Elite. Works well on Elite. I don't know if these guys will buy alcohol. Wait, no, hold on. Gillette sells alcohol. What am I doing? Gillette does sell alcohol, right? You know what? I don't remember. I know they got food. I don't remember if they got alcohol. We're gonna check. We're here. Hey, Julius. Oh, Rez. Sorry to hear it, man. But yeah, like, if you just mean, like, this, being able to do all this, for zooming in and out, hold F4 and then use your arrow keys. You can use page up and page down to, you know, move about. You can use some of the other keys to adjust focus, things like that, so you can get the perfect screenshot. But if you want to go back to regular third person, just hold F4 and hit asterisk. Just remember to never, ever, ever hit the Alt key while holding F4. Yeah, Ted, I figured I would just double check, because I couldn't remember off the top of my head. Apple, is that Henry the Tarantula that I hear? Coyote! Ooh, yeah, good thing we bought from Terra Mills. Hey, look at that! We got a request! Yeah! A guide request. New guide. New guide. So, we get to do some guide stuff. There'll be a bit of typing that you guys don't see because it'll be off screen, you know, in Spectrum. Dragnos, good to see you, man. Anthony, so there was a thing called, like, subscriber town hall, I think. They were very rare, few and far between, and then they just kind of stopped doing them. Although I think they still list them in the subscriber features thing, which is kind of rude. Yeah, you see, Wade, I've actually got scanning set up for Control V, and I put gaze-based targeting on V. I mean, Novel, you're welcome to. I mean, if you guys want a guide, like I said, will teach entirely in good faith. Yeah, Mesa, it's gaze-based targeting. It's with Toby. So basically, one sec. All right, so let's say I'm looking around, right? I'm looking, and there's a bunch of targets. I can look at something with Toby, hit the target key, and bam, that's the one I target, instead of having to cycle through a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Coyote? But Coyote, June is over. They've stashed away the rainbow capitalism for another year. I'll tell you what, since we're gonna get an actual guide request, let's just go pack this up and grab a hauler. Yeah, like what Muzz says, you can actually do the same thing with Track IR. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. On Cruel One. I always forget how slow these size 1 drives are for going short runs. Yeah, Anthony, that's the thing. They had like the super limited town halls. Granted, I think they had all of like 3 of them, maybe. They had one that you could actually show up to, but, you know, you had to physically go to it. Honestly, Ferb, for 100 and below, I'd look at a cupless. It's a heck of a ship for the price. Trading right now in a cutlass is but give it 3 months and that'll be fixed, you know? It is a bit larger to land than an Aurora. I'm trying to see if I can get multiple targets, because I'm not really going to be able to demonstrate this with literally the only target being that hammerhead. So I need these, alright, so there we go.
Hello.
So you see how those are lit up? Like that one right there is highlighted. Now the blue is highlighted. Now white, it's because I'm looking at them. Like I'm literally jumping back and forth with my eyes. I'm not touching anything. But you can see how it's highlighted. So I'm going to highlight the blue one and hit targeting. And by highlighted, I mean like I'm looking at it with my eyes. Like I am not touching a single peripheral right now, and I can just go back and forth between these. So we look at one, we hit the gaze-based targeting, bam. That guy's probably wondering why I keep targeting him. And that's how that works.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Ah, yeah, Dayton, I'm sorry, man. I wish it was that cheap. If it was, I would abandon everything for Diamond right now. I mean, I'm curious, it's not a bad idea. There's a lot of whales that do that, because it turns out you get way more bonuses for referring people than you do for spending $1,000.
That request has already been granted.
I mean, Casimir, that's fair, man. You know, a lot of people don't like the freelancer cockpit, but I love it. I love the design of it. But also, Casimir, you gotta understand, I have no sense of taste, and that translates over to ships as well.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
Jordan, you know, I don't know. I don't know if they updated it for the CCU yet. They've been having
Initiating ship storage.
some issues with that with the MSR for some reason.
Please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation. Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
Oh yeah, Ted. I miss doing that, man.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ivan! Heck yeah, man! Thank you, man! Oh no. Oh no. Well, I know how to fix this. But yeah, Ivan, good to see you, man. I'm not doing too bad. I mean, aside from, you know, this, obviously. We're just gonna breathe deep. But yeah, man, not so bad. And I feel the same. I really wish. Okay, so CIG has that whole co-pilot. Well, I can't do anything. So when you get in the co-pilot seat, you go, oh, well, I can't do anything. I'll just turn it off. That's all you can do is accidentally shut down the entire ship. Ah, Casabear, it's fine. This just gets me back inside. Trash Man, you mean like the zoom? If so, I think that's going to be part of the, oh, what is that called? The thing where it anticipates what you're doing and tries to move your head to make it feel natural. Yeah, that's it. Pilot look ahead. Thank you, Arcturus. All right. Let's get dressed again. Why not? Equip? There we go. Ammo. Do I have any FS9 ammo? I sure do. Doubt we'll need a lot, but you never know. When you're trading, things could happen. You know, you can meet some bad dudes while trading. But I'm talking like people who want your cargo, not like, you know, rescuing the president from ninjas. Yeah, that looks good. Raymond, we are currently on live. And yeah, what's up? All my Nerf guns are in Area 18. All right, we're gonna buy this this guide, a caterpillar, because I feel like the caterpillar gives you a much more varied. What's the word I'm looking for? Are all my cutlasses there? Ah, whatever. We'll take a cat.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
That's it, Saralith.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
Well, Apple, you know, that was the thing back in the 80s. Is everything was ninjas. Ninjas, ninjas, ninjas. Ah, I'm curious, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I've already got my Nerf guns, and I think it was more of the I don't want to lose them. You know, Apple, I never thought about that. All right. Let's go teach some trade. Yeah, Raymond, the 30Ks have been really bad the last few patches. This one is supposed to fix a lot of that, but I'll believe it when I see it. Hezekiah, this is actually the best in show paint from way back in the day. And back in the day, I mean the first time they ran this contest. In fact, it's so old, they haven't updated the draw distance on that yet. The LEDs are still super aggressive. Yeah, it was a... Yeah, you get to choose a new residence. Yeah, Hezekiah, did you know that the Caterpillar was the very first Best in Show champion? And I don't mean Final Four, I mean like it won the thing. It literally says, you know what, hold on, we're just gonna do this so I can show this on the notes. Look at that. Best in Show champion. It says champion. Look at all that. How many stars is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stars. 10 out of 10. That's what that means. Uh-oh. Who is calling? A hill! I'm sorry, a hill. Actually, I don't even have my in-game audio on, I don't think. I'm sorry, a hill. And yeah, Feb, like the Argo Cargo won, and I think it deserves it because it's a fun little ship. Alright. First, let's get this gentleman some Caterpillar trading money. So let's just do, oh, I don't know, 5.3 million. And Arcturus, that would be nice. I don't think we'll get it, but that would be nice. Hey, Dirt, good to see you, man. Jordan, I wish I could say that it was all on my own merit, but people have thrown money at me, especially with the wipe coming up. Let's see. Where is all my information? Where did I put that? Okay. Jump to Lorbit. If I can find it. There it is. Aha! Muzz, they are wiping money, but supposedly they're going to give people a little bit of money if they've been playing. And yeah, no, we're not keeping the exact money. We might get a small stipend, but... And hey, Algren, we're actually not trucking anything right now. We are meeting up with someone to teach some guiding on trade. And yeah, Buzz, I mean, it's getting wiped. They've confirmed that money and items are getting wiped, so you're good, man. Fav, they haven't said. Yeah, Tavish, what kind of ideas? Ha! Apple. Not from CIG. Yeah, curious. It'll probably be something like that. Where in the world did I put my cheat sheet? There it is.
Hello.
Yeah, Mesa, that's fair, man. Like, I really enjoyed Jumptown, but I wish I'd go back to the old proper Jumptown where you actually had to buy the stuff. And Tribunal, okay, so objectively, in Tribunal, like if we're just looking at stats, the C2 is better in just about every way. However, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to pick my Caterpillar.
Proceed to assign
I like it more. I like the way it looks. I'm used to flying it. It'll stay on the ground in windy weather. Hey, Tom. Ah, congratulations, man. How'd it go? Did you enjoy it? Joker, probably. Probably. Hey, Mighty. We see, Mighty, this is actually a slightly different paint job. This is the Best in Show Caterpillar. It won the Best in Show competition the first year they had it. Way back in 2019. And, a lot of people didn't like this paint job because they thought it was just, I don't know, badly done. And I feel like it could have been a bit more intricate, but at the same time, I really enjoy it, and I like the idea of all these people just not really liking it, so I mostly fly it out of spite. Is that mature of me? No. But it makes me love it even more, because I don't want it to think that it's a bad ship or a bad paint job. It's a lovely paint job, and people just have to learn that. Or at the very least, you know, they have to tolerate it when they see me fly it. Because by golly, this thing is a bit of a billboard, you know? Oh, here, let me do a third person for you. Actually, so you can check out the full thing. And Loud, it's good to see you, man. I haven't taken my meds yet. I got about 20 minutes left on the timer. And yeah, see, the draw distance is very aggressive on the sides. They haven't fixed that yet. Fev, what do you mean? I always do that. I love to land fancy. That's like the whole thing I'm known for. Ah, Tribunal, it's easy. I literally have a guide on how to do that. You know, Tom, when you say My Little Pisces, it makes me want to put that to, like, the My Little Pony theme song. Like a, My Little Pisces, My Little Pisces. Ah. Hey, Crumpet. Good morning. Yeah, Jordan, it was like a 100K, 200K, something like that. Yeah, Apple, I've actually done a few. I'm just not trying to, like, grind all the misguides. Yeah, you know, the C2 is a bit like that as well, but I like the door design on the Caterpillar more, so that's what I like to fly. Dead, I have not. Hold on, let me think this up. My little Pisces. I used to wonder what landing could be. No, that's too many syllables. Too many syllables. Let me think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down and write that one out. That's gonna take me a minute. Oh, thank you, Crumpet. You sleep all right? Let's see, where is it? Where's our guy? Oh yeah, Robert. Well, like, you know, Robert, if you have the most in a particular category, you win the ship as well, which is the reason I've been doing all the trade guides. I mean, you know, also I do want to teach people trade, but you know, I would like to be able to say, yeah, see this Caterpillar I'm flying? I got it because I taught so many people how to trade. Like, it'll be my state of trader pillar, you know? Oh, okay, he's local. He's in orbit. Yeah, Apple, not yet. We stayed up last night and watched the Season 4 debut of What We Do in the Shadows. And yeah, Aaron, like, the Pisces is just... I don't... Like, it's a good ship. It's tiny. It's got fuel for days. Like, the Pisces just kind of reminds me of, like a Labrador Retriever. Like, it's just happy to be here, you know? Robert, I don't know if I'm gonna win it, but by golly, I sure have been trying, you know? And there might, I mean, easily someone could probably beat me. Because, you know, the guides are sometimes few and far between. But, you know, it would be nice. And if not, oh well. I taught a bunch of people how to trade. Ah, Tom, I'm sorry. You don't like the ponies? You don't like the ponies? I mean, Joker, there's nothing wrong with the Titan. Titan's also an excellent ship. It's just the Pisces, you can literally land on a set of stairs, you know? Okay, sorry. I just thought of something. For those of you who watch What We Do in the Shadows, every now and then, like, you know, Nandor has that phrase where, like, this freaking guy, although with a bit more, you know, colorful wording for freaking. And there is a time, there's one time where he's dealing with, like, the guide of the Vampiric Council, where he does the whole this freaking guide. And I need to go get that screenshot for making jokes about having issues, like, with the guide system. Like when you get a guide and they don't teach you anything, or, you know, they just keep it going and don't actually, you know, play with you. It is nice that you can just stand here and watch ships come and go. Yeah, Aaron, during last Invictus, they had a blue and gold paint job for the Pisces. Crumpet, you gotta help me write some lyrics for that. Oh yeah, Ray, but he was fine. He was fine. Besides, landing those cutlasses in a mailbox like that is no joke. Oh, I missed it. Come on, man. Say it again. He's got some good lines. Hey, Des. Evening, 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 evening.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man. I don't know if I'm coming through in here, but,
Yeah, I can hear you.
alright, good deal. Let's buy ourselves a caterpillar.
Yeah. Is a Caterpillar better, the best trading ship then, or just the most fun?
Technically, the C2 holds more cargo and is faster, but the Caterpillar's a lot easier to land and I think a bit more forgiving. And
Okay.
not to mention, much better turret if you've got a friend with you.
Oh, right, okay.
Hey, Ken.
Caterpillar, that's Drake, right?
Yeah, it's Drake Caterpillar. Should be like 4.67 million and some change. Maybe 4.68.
Wow, yeah. 4.86.
Ah, Ken, yeah, you can just log out anywhere. As long as you're still alive, Ken, you'll just wake up at the last station.
Caterpillar. thanks, man.
Yeah, man, and pretty much right out of the box,
lot.
it's pretty decent as far as like equipment goes. And we're
Okay,
gonna
right.
teach you all the things that aren't Laranite runs. That's for sure.
Yeah, 'cause I'm just using the Argo raft. Even that I couldn't fill up.
Yeah, like everyone loves Laranite. The problem with Laranite though is it takes so long to fill up, but by the time you do it, you could have done multiple cheap runs and made the same money or more, and you don't have to sit there waiting forever. Like, I'm going to show you all the runs that you can just grab and go on.
Fortunately, this is my home territory too, so the Drake will be here straight away. I won't need to call it in.
Yeah, it'll be right
Where I
here.
started. No, you purchase ships go to your home location, don't they? So fortunately, this is my home location.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I was meaning.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
You guys ready?
Your
A new
vehicle
Drake
will
owner.
to the following location.
I'm not a drug dealer, I'm a Drake dealer.
Check I didn't pull out the Cutlass Black.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, had one.
Man, what? Hey, Casper.
Yay!
Good to see you, man. Alright, so I'm going to teach you one of my favorite runs. It's a quick, short haul. Does not require landing inside a hangar, so very easy to do out of the box. Let's head for, let's go to Yela, if you don't mind.
Yellow. Okay, yeah.
And we're going to do the fluorine run, which is literally just going from one side of the moon to the other. Makes about 34k
Okay.
a run, but you can do it once you get comfortable with it every 10 minutes.
Oh, right, okay. So you can be making quite some in an hour, yeah.
Yeah, like it'll be a little bit less than like titanium or whatever else, but it's a fairly easy run. Don't really have to worry about pirates, and you don't have to land at a city.
Oh, it comes down that side.
Ah, yeah. Really easy to get squished with this thing.
On the, where's the button?
Ah, right there. Sorry. That's the one by
Oh,
me.
Oh, it's there, okay.
Raven, is that...
These trashed.
Yeah, they fly better than they crash, that's for sure.
Am I going the right way? No.
I mean, you can go that way. You can use the ladder to get up, but once you have cargo, you can't access it. Oh, Bear, I'm sure it'll be fine. There won't be any calamities. I mean, there could be a little calamity.
What's that way?
Yeah, this way, right here. Now let's put this in the bridge. This will be the seat all the way to the front. I'm gonna go grab the turret just in case anything gets fluffy.
Fluffy.
Let's teach him some trade.
Do you still hear me?
Yeah. I think it should be sending over distance now.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, DPT. I'm sorry, one more time?
On the front turret, is that a pair of Rhino repeats?
Yeah, 2 rhinos. You've also got a bottom turret towards the back with the exact same.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, this is a little bit slower in atmosphere than the C2, but it's good to learn on, and like I said, a lot easier to land.
Landing gear up.
Oh, crap it. I'm not gonna subject him to barrel. Not yet.
It's gonna take a while, this. It's like a slug. Oh,
Yeah, you've got time to think about your feelings. Usually what I do is just put
sure, yeah.
all my power into thrusters and then just boost, let it recharge, and boost again.
Yeah, just had all my power and shields to
Des, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Is that Brummy?
get them up
Broomy?
and do this. Ah, all the sides open. I saw this.
Hey, Dark John. Oh, that's my caterpillar. Ah. Didn't know they had the red tint on the base model. What?
Halfway there.
Sadly, this thing also has a smaller quantum fuel tank. I mean, you can refuel anywhere. It's just annoying. Muzz, you can, but it also gifts the game package itself. You can't separate the two.
You need to go over to Crusader then.
Yeah. Hit Crusader, go to Yayla. You can do the same run around Microtech, but I hate dealing with the wind, so I figure Yayla is probably the safer version.
I can imagine. Lyria's got no atmosphere, has it?
Yeah, like Yayla doesn't have like the winds. There's a very thin atmosphere. You know what, Jazz? I just realized something. I didn't tell him that he was on camera. I feel like maybe I should. I feel like there should be a consent thing there. Do you guys think I should?
I'm gonna. When do they do the reset on this then?
Reset will probably be sometime after the 25th or right before the 25th.
So we've got a good few weeks yet then.
Yeah, like sadly all this will be lost, but at the very least, you know, you can see how some things work. I'm gonna drop you a quick spreadsheet in Spectrum that just shows all the ships and commodities. It's not super accurate, but it does show the potential maximum profit with each commodity type.
Alright. Lovely.
Yeah, see what's up. I don't know, like part of me, you know, like I wouldn't want to know. I don't think.
Spectrum, that's the Star Citizen app thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the thing we've been chatting in from the guide system.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and there'll be tabs at the bottom. It's not the most well-designed spreadsheet. I'm not a spreadsheetologist, but you can flip between all the ships, and I've got it set up where you can see like the different margins, the buy-ins, what you'll make with each individual run, and what you might be able to make each hour. Yeah, thing is, I think you're right.
So what the spreadsheet saying? If this could be filled up with Laranite, it'd be worth $500,000.
Yeah, well, that's how much it would cost to fill it up. As far as the actual profit goes, let me pull it up myself right quick.
About 400,000. Yeah, but good luck getting it filled.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is getting it filled. Because the thing about also with Laranite, the base price is $25 a unit. But these days, it's always going to be 26, 27, around there. And that eats into your profit as well. Hey, Sibo.
I reckon I've got enough quantanium in processing to fill this. That'd be worth a few mil, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, a lot of people just, wait till they can fill up their Caterpillar or C2 and then go sell millions at once.
risky though. You feel like really worried if the server crashed while you were pulling that much.
Yeah, you know, I've seen a few pirates hit Quantanium hulls too.
Hmm.
Yeah, Ken, whenever I
I
can't,
saw
like,
a YouTube video and there was must have been an event on or something because they were moving like consumer goods and stuff around and they were making millions per run on that, but the pirates were out in Warsaw.
yeah, there were some AV equipment runs that were super profitable. Russell, good to see you, man. We are doing yet another trade guide.
Yalla. Nightmare navigating.
Yeah, like whenever I jump to Crusader, I actually hit the quantum button to cancel quantum. Usually about 50,000 out. That way I can still jump without having to use all the orbitals. And Seralith, they're all the exact same. Usually just different paint jobs.
Find Yalla. There it is. Found it. That was not bad going, eh?
Ah,
Just
nice.
off muscle memory.
Also, I'm sorry. I probably should have just let off with this. Forgive me for not. This one is being live streamed to just a few people just throughout the
No,
day.
it's
Just
fine,
a
man.
quick heads
That's
up. I don't want you to, you know, unknowingly be on
There we go.
anything.
That's
Oh, that's the timer to
Where are
take
we
my
off to?
meds. All right, so we've got two choices that we can pick up from. We can either pick up at ArcCorp 157 or Benson. ArcCorp has an armistice, Benson does not. So ArcCorp's probably the easier one to pick up from.
Well, there's only 8 people on the server, so I think we're going to be relatively safe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 8 people, yeah, we'll be fine.
Because obviously we're in America, I would take it, yeah?
Yeah, you know, 50 people, I'd be worried, but yeah, we'll be fine. Also, I'm gonna be slightly quiet for a little bit. I got a few pills I need to swallow right quick. But once we get to ArcCorp, the landing pad's kind of small. You don't actually have to land on it as long as you're within 250
Hardcore
meters.
mining area, that one.
Yep, that's
One-
it.
Is it?
Yeah, we're gonna go there.
157.
Yep, and we're gonna pick up
Okay.
fluorine. We're just gonna fill the whole ship with it. Should be about 135k to fill up. Also, Casper, good to see you, man. I don't know if I said hi, but
Find it now. I can't select it on the map.
also, if I'm in your way sitting in this turret, let me know and I can get out. I know sometimes the thing gets in the way.
No, it's all.
Oh, thank you, kid.
0.
That's it, D+. Sorry, I probably should have said... I didn't want to... I didn't want to sound like all ego-y, you know?
Oh, there we go. Found it.
Alright, pill swallow time. That's one. Ugh. That does not get easier.
Quantum drive is now off.
It's 2. Three. Oh, man. And 4. I think that was 4. Yeah, that was 4. All right. And then the 5th and final, which is so much easier. Ooh. Hey, thank you guys. Oh, thank you, Raymond.
Landing gear down.
You guys are good to me. I appreciate you guys. Another good thing about the Caterpillar is you can actually see when your landing gear is up or down. You know, Muzz, I can see that. Maybe they went for that. Uh-oh. Also, do you like how you get more MFDs in a turret than you do in some ships? Like, I'm in a turret. I only really need, like, 2 of these. And yet, I have more MFDs than some ships, you know? Wait, Trash, but what about the new count? Oh, ooh, actually, that's not a bad idea. I should make, like, an animation for that. 1 kidney pill. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it, man. I actually do really want to get back to making more videos. It's just, you know, I primarily focus on trade, and that's kind of been in the gutter for the last, you know, ever. Yep, those are all rocks. Rocky, rocky, rocky rocks. Yeah, Tebow, that's fair. Hey, Diapers. Yeah, man. We're on live, and that's going quasi-smooth. Nice! And some of these landings will probably look rough because since I'm not flying, I'll have that slight desync. Alright, touchdown. So what we're going to do here is just fill up on fluorine. There's other things that we can buy here like chlorine, which is actually just a cheaper version of the exact same run. So like, if you didn't have the money to buy fluorine, you could fill up on chlorine and do the exact same run until you could buy fluorine. But we're just going to fill up on fluorine, should be 235 a unit. And we're just going to take it to Deacons. You know, Dragnos, I've not. Shoot, man, like even like the 1 or 2 stream snipers that I've had have been respectful. Like, I feel like I'm using stream sniper in a derogatory way. Stream appearers. We'll go with that. Stream appearers. Yeah, no one's really tried to sneak on board recently. And like, as far as like the whole Starfield thing goes, I'll play it. But like, I feel like all these games can exist, you know, together because they're different games that share a theme. They're all space games, but Starfield is really just more about exploration, you know? I'm sorry, not Starfield, like No Man's Sky is all more about exploration. Starfield is going to be a bit more, you know, a Fallout style or Bethesda Fallout style in space. And, you know, that'll be fun, but it's not Star Citizen, it's something different entirely. Yeah, D+, like, I know we're finally getting an adjustment in 3.18. It has made me very sad these last few years that it's been like this. But I'm glad we're finally getting some sort of love. So instead of complaining about how long it's taken, I'm just going to take it, you know? I'm gonna be grateful on it. It's like the Mustang boxes. It's taken them a while to make a newbie ship delivery capable, but instead of focusing on how long it's taken, I'm gonna focus on that being awesome. So, you know. Yeah, Uther. Use V to scan a ship. Tab for ping, and then V to scan.
So where are we off to now?
Landing
All right, so
gear
we're gonna take this to Deacons, which is literally the opposite side of Yela. So all we have to do is get up about 2,000 meters, jump to Deacons, and we'll sell there.
Mm.
And this run is repeatable probably for about an hour or two. After that, the
Okay.
price starts to get down to a point where it's really not worth it. I mean, you can still do it, but you could just take it elsewhere. Like Grimhex, for example. We could literally fly to Grimhex and sell. If that doesn't work, if people start flooding Grimhex, you can take it to Hicks on Sellen, which adds a couple of minutes to your flight time, but not a lot. At the very worst, if that starts getting bad, you can always do the Calliope run, which I'm going to actually type both these runs into the Spectrum chat, just so you've got them for reference.
It was
Yeah, it should be Deacon's Research.
Deacon's Reese.
And if you see Benson, it should be close to Benson. Ken, I think it's just a feature of the Caterpillar.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I am typing this run out to him.
quantum drive quantum drive is now off.
There we go. Honestly, Ken, I don't really mind it. I just figure it's part of the Drake charm, you know? And Raymond, I don't think it sustained any damage. I mean, I could get out, walk around, and find out. Why not? Let's just walk around and find out. Yeah, we're fine. No damage. No damage. Yeah, D+, and the thing about trade is it's the only exponential one. You can, like, you can always get more ships and add more people to make it more, to make it a true multi-crew experience. Like, trade right now technically should be the thing that offers the most multi-crew gameplay. Oh, yeah, Ken, I haven't done anything with it yet or responded yet. I actually need to verify that it's the right agency and not someone, you know, pulling a scam. But I got an email about Raid Shadow Legends today, and I have to, you know, going to do some reading up on that. I don't know, Raymond, with the way that I try to sling Drake ships on everybody. And literally have the red... that's where the red light's coming from. It's from the outside of the caterpillar. It's not on the inside of the turret. It's that blinky light on the nose. Yeah, Crumpet. The mobile game. I finally got it. I have become a real streamer. I mean, you know, assuming that it's a legitimate email and not one of the many scam emails that I get from a Czechoslovakian, I say Czechoslovakian, a Czech email address. My bad. I have to get out of 1989. Bangtooth, I really feel like CIG owes me a Drake at this point. You know how many of these Drake ships I throw at people?
Okay, you hear me?
Yep, sure can. Yeah, so we're pretty much just gonna go straight ahead out of the caterpillar and sell some stuff. Oh, sorry, I'm in your way here. If you want to check out this this room.
Oh, no, it's okay. We'll have a look when I get back.
Yeah, sure thing. And like I said, this is pretty much the run. Like, if you keep repeating this, you return empty. We can change the run up and do something else after we sell this stuff. Being here, medical supplies are depending on the price, they can be all right. Problem is, every city only takes 500 SCU of medical supplies at maximum.
And this carries a lot, yeah.
Yeah. And you pretty much are not going to be able to unload any outpost. You have to take it to a city. And if anyone else in any server has recently sold medical supplies to that city, you're gonna have a bad time.
Uh-huh.
Ah, Buzz. And Ken, you know, I'm technically sponsorless right now. I mean, I can say whatever I want to. And yeah, Prince, that too. That too. Oh, Pyrite. Pyrite, if they would give me an orc costume, I would do it in a heartbeat. So what we can do from here is, like I said, either repeat that, which is a fairly quick run, or we could do the food run, or do a mix of stims and medical supplies. Like, if you're going to go to a city, you can take the high-end stuff. Titanium, astatine, diamonds, gold even isn't bad. Like, gold will make 56k a run into a city with a caterpillar. But, yeah, there are so many other runs besides Laranite. And honestly, I mostly just stick to the stuff that's grab and go or sell and go.
Right.
Because, like, ideally, I want to be on a planet every 20 minutes, you know?
So we've got options for agricultural supplements, medical supplies, and stims on here.
Stims, if you want to unload, like, a large amount, sometimes you can get lucky and unload the whole thing at Grim Hex. You could definitely unload at a city. If we're in... Hold on, let me pull up the caterpillar. What's the price on those stims?
2.8.
Alright, well that's a base price. That would be a hair under 60,000 on the profit. You would have to take it to a main city, though. Unfortunately, the closest one is Orizen. You could try your luck at Grim Hex or take it to one of the others. What about medical supplies?
Can we mix it? So
Yeah, we can.
Take half on this, which is more likely to be able to unload at Grim Hex, and then medical supplies, which we can take 50,000 of.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that. The medical supplies, you'd probably definitely have to take to a major city. But at the very least, we could take the stims.
If we go Grim Hex, we go Grim Hex with stims and half stims, so about 80. 80, is it 80 standard cargo units? Is that what it stands for? Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at
80,000 is 80 standard Carmichael, yeah?
yeah, because 100 units for one SCU.
Right. So we could do that, half that, which we should be able to unload at Grimhex, do you reckon?
Should be able to. I'm gonna look up Grimhex's refresh on their demand. With the wipe coming up, a lot of people haven't been trading, so you've been able to unload a lot more than usual. So we should be able to do that now, but maybe not after the wipe.
Well, I won't be able to do it after the wipe because I won't have a caterpillar.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But you know, for practice, like I don't think they take medical at all, which is weird, as they got a hospital. But
well, there's a
it's
lot
very
of blood all over Grimhex. It's very.
well. That just means they need medical
hacksaw
supplies the
medicine,
most.
would you imagine? I think they're just using homeware tools.
That's fair. We could run the ag supplies to a farm. There are several of those around Crusader. It's not a lot of profit, but yeah, if you want to do the stems and medical supplies, I mean, we could always do a multi-trip, drop some stuff off at Grim, take the medical supplies, you know, to like one of the major cities, Lorville, Area 18, Babbage, your
Okay,
pick.
so shall we try, if people aren't trading, yeah, shall we try stims and medical supplies? And I sure saw in a video that people were selling these at places where they could pick up Laranite.
You can sell them at Outpost, but the thing is, Outposts have a very tiny demand, like a couple of SCU.
You can't get rid of much.
Exactly. Like, if you filled up a Caterpillar with medical supplies, you could probably visit every single outpost in the game and probably still have a few hundred SCU left over. Yeah, you'd have to take it to the city.
Right,
And yes, guys, meds have been taken.
We'll bang on all the stims and then we'll go over to Hurston. No, that's going to take too long. What would we normally take back?
If it's the fluorine run, you'd actually just go back empty. If you want to make it a triangle, because you can make this a triangle route, you could pick up agricultural supplies, take them to a farm outpost like Bountiful Harvest, pick up food, and then take the food to like ArcCorp or ArcCorp 157 on Yalo. If you wanted to make it a whole triangle route.
But that buy route there that we just did, that would be more. If I did that, that would be more per hour, yeah?
I think so, because this way, like with the triangle route, you're not empty on any particular leg, but it takes longer overall.
Yeah, because obviously the caterpillars take some time to get into position to land.
Yeah, and like once you get the hang of it, like I said, you can repeat this run like every 10 minutes. And I mean the whole loop, not just the one way. But like I said, that takes practice, so.
Right, yeah, but there wouldn't be anything to pick up from Grimhex because they've only got waste and scrap, right?
Well, I mean, you could always do a scrap run. Scrap is actually quite profitable in a bulk hauler. Like with the Caterpillar, you'd actually make 27k a run. And what a lot of people do is they'll run between her L3 and Crew L5. You make about 27k a run, and since it's station to station, you know, you're just landing in the hangar, so you don't have to really worry about, you know, landing in Apo or anything like that.
Okay. So shall we do then? We'll load upon stims. Take the stims to Grimhex. Sell off what we can. Load up what's left with scrap, and then head over to her L5 and try a scrap.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Because whatever stims we've got left, surely we can sell them off at her L5, yeah?
Yeah, we could try that. And we might just be able to unload at Grim, too.
Might be able to. If nobody's trading, that would be ideal. So, loading up on stims, there we go. 157,
yeah.
That's normally what I've got in my wallet. Nothing more.
And yeah, Mortal, like, to go back to that whole Orison thing, you know, Orison is closest as far as proximity. I don't go to Orison. Guitarist, you alright? Sorry, I read something about an injury there.
just getting this in a hangar. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's easy enough. Do you know how to fly decoupled?
How to what? Sorry.
Do you know how to use decoupled flight?
Really?
Well, these things are actually surprisingly easy to put inside a hangar because they're actually a lot slimmer than like a C2. But if you use
Okay, right.
decoupled mode, like you can literally land one of these things without even being inside it once you know what you're doing. Hey, Driz.
Right. So what's decouple? Don't understand.
Decoupled gives you like your true space flight, so that way, like if you thrust in one direction, the ship keeps going that direction until you apply more thrust.
Oh, right. So that is like where you don't have the velocity thingy saving, yeah?
Yeah, like you still have like the velocity marker, but like you know how when you're flying and you're going forward and you rotate and the ship automatically adjusts to kind of be like an airplane to continue with the way you're facing? Decoupled throws
it's
all
like
that out the
it's-
window.
Yeah, so it's like Elite Dangerous is flight assist off, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Played that.
Yeah, because you can do that, and I mean, if you want, I could land it at Grim, show you right quick what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we'll do that. Till we'll be alright, we're only going grim. Well, I say that, but that's where all the criminals are.
You know, I actually find it to be safer than Port Olisar.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, guitars, nice, man.
A co-pilot, even. Not a lot.
Nice, congratulations, man.
I can look at a panel.
Glad to hear that. Yeah, sorry, there's not the best view back there. But,
Oh, I mean, I'll yeah.
and
Fine.
crap, but we don't talk about Orson except to say that Orson sucks and that we don't talk about Orson. But yeah, like a lot of the time what I'll do is I'll just like hire myself out sometimes as a cargo pilot just because it's fun to fly these big lugs. And guitars, I can imagine. You should celebrate with ice cream.
Pinch of the profit, or?
Sometimes it's just fun to do it, you know. I actually used to run a cargo ship rental service back in the day, but that was back when there was actual profits.
Okay. Well, fingers crossed for the cargo refractor, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
We've been, from what I hear, we've been waiting for a great many years.
Yeah, about 2 years now, I think. Like, last time trade was good was about 3.8, 3.9.
I made most of my money with the Drake.
Oh,
and,
nice guitars.
What's that
Heck yeah,
truck
man.
called that can carry a 1 AUC box on the back?
Is it a ship with one box on the back?
No, it's not a ship. It's a pickup, basically.
Oh, the Rock?
No, it's there's loads of other variants of it. There's one with like a yellow jacket machine gun on the back, and others got anti-air missiles or some stuff. Forgot what it's called. Anyway, I spawned a 1 AUC box by killing off my Avenger with a backpack.
Ah, okay, yeah, no, I'm with you now.
Then I put the 1 AUC box in the back of the truck, and then go and do like a clear criminal hive or something nest.
Yeah.
And I just load up the load up the 1 AUC box with stuff, and then go and sell it.
I mean, that's the way to do it. Definitely make a lot of money from those, especially if you do the cave missions.
Selling all the armor and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna fly in here decoupled, so you can see what I'm talking about. We're just gonna basically back in.
Okay.
But I think decouple, the base keybind is Control C, Alt C.
Okay. Okay. How long you been playing this?
A while. Like I backed in 2014,
Years. Wow.
but
Yeah.
you know there wasn't really much to play back then either.
No. I think I was in elite. Ah, that's some snazzy iron.
They gave us the bad hangar. I hate hangar 11 because all the rocks are down here, so you have to be a little bit careful.
Still, some impressive landing.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, here we are. So we'll sell this. Have Stim Hex take the scrap and take it to Crew 05. Yeah, guitars, go for it, man. Hey, you could bother me. Come be a pirate. Should interdict us so we can go. Oh no, a pirate. And yeah, I can have a good one, man. Although I'm probably gonna end it after I get done with this guide today. I know it's a bit late getting on here.
Exit is.
Towards the back of the cat. Sorry,
Oh,
being flipped
of
around.
course, because you flipped around, yeah. Like, that's a hangar door. Could leave that way, but
Usually I do it just so I can leave without having to back out. Yeah, guitars. I've been
they
in
have
some
to
small
store it
servers
and pull it
today.
out again.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Mortal. That's how I've always felt about it.
Oh, main call.
Des, I just
wrong
always go
button.
Australian. Yeah.
No, we want to go down.
No, Brandon, we're just doing a random trade guide request. Shoot, dude, I don't even know who I am half the time, you know?
You're admin? That way?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it. I mean, I'm a little guy, you know? Hey, Alessandro.
Can we sell the lot? Stop inventory.
James, good to see you, man.
10,000.
They're not taking a lot then, are they?
Nah, don't matter.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Usually whenever I pick up stems, I take it straight to a port city. Because otherwise you just run into that whole thing where you're trying to, like, piecemeal sell it all over the place.
Well, hopefully we can get rid of it at the scrap is best, but not waste, yeah?
Yeah, waste is literally a waste. There is nowhere to sell it right now.
Okay, right.
Pyrite, no!
Stock up on a bit of scrap.
And yeah, Mortal. They've definitely settled down a bit. And yeah, Casabear probably. Yeah, Fangtooth, I got an email today. And I need to make sure that it's verified by them and not some scam email. I don't mind Grim, but it's definitely got an awkward design. But I finally made it, you know, when Raid Shadow Legends comes knocking at the door. I really do miss the pre-render commercials they used to have. Hangar 11. The large ships like the Caterpillar always use the central hangars. It's either going to be Hangar 8 or Hangar 11.
Okay.
Or sometimes you get lucky and you get Hangar 13, which is the cap ship hangar.
Ah.
I'm sorry, Bear. I might be on later for doing guide stuff. Like, I doubt I'll be streaming it, but I might be doing guide stuff later. If you're in the Discord, Bear, just, you know, send me a message or something. And yeah, Boodle, you just send me a friend request on Spectrum or something.
So how do they reward these, you know?
For the skins?
No, oh, is it skins that you get?
Skins, and like if you're the person who does the most in a particular category, they also give you a ship as well. But for the skins, you literally only need to do one, and it doesn't matter if you're like the guide or the guidee.
Okay. Alright, so let's get a skin out of it, that's all.
Yeah, they're pretty snazzy. They're like a brushed metal and teal. I'm gonna get back in that turret too. I doubt we're gonna get shot at, but it's a nice view.
So we're going, what'd you say, her L5?
Yeah, Crew L5 and Her L5 are the ones that pay the most for scrap. You can also sell at Arc L1 and Mike L1, but they pay the least. And people go to those the most because they're short, so they get flooded a lot.
So her L5 and crew L5, yeah?
Yeah.
Crew L5 slow, so we'll go there.
Ah, Raymond. Well, you know, I haven't agreed to anything. I haven't responded yet because I just read that before I started streaming. Because, like...
You want to open the door for me?
Hold on. Let me see if I have to do it since I'm the one who entered the AO.
Oh no, Green Imperial Landing Service for hailing.
Come on, Moby Glass.
Thank you and please visit again. How dare you?
Probably has to be me since I landed.
Come on.
Oh, it had to be me because I landed the ship. So what happens if you spawn the ship? The owner has to call ATC. But if you enter ATC range flying a ship, it assigns ATC privileges to whoever entered the area flying.
Okay, well.
Which, you know, just can be reset by flying out of the area, swapping pilots, and coming back.
I suppose that's handy if you've lent a ship somewhere, right?
Yeah, or if you're like, you've got multiple ships going, so you've got friends flying your ship, so you can fill up both at once.
Yeah. Otherwise you've got to run to like 3 different hangars.
Yeah.
Engines.
Yeah, Des, have a good night, man. Pyrite, you might be right. You might be right.
Landing gear up.
Alright, there's my mark.
Sure we don't hit anything, too.
Thank you.
Here we go. But yeah, I don't know, like,
Let's have a look.
I know we all make fun of it,
Yeah.
but... What's going on with it?
I can't see my marker.
You know what? You might have to replot it. If someone gets in or out of a seat, it'll reset the marker sometimes. So,
Okay.
open the, just open it and just hit set plot again, and it should give it back to you.
Yep, thank you, that works.
It's really annoying if you have a ship full of people, because whenever someone gets in or out of a seat, that happens.
I was just doing some bunker missions yesterday and I bumped into a carrack. There was two guys who had already taken a mission at the same bunker. They were trying to clear it, but one of them had got the inventory bug, and yeah, I just went in. You know, hopefully they don't shoot me, but I thought I'd chance it anyway. Said hi, and then I was in a caracol unit on the side turret. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, did they end up shooting you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Also
Raymond.
the carrot pilot, because all the pilot in the carrot gets is the pilot seat. He doesn't get any weapons. Huh?
Yeah, I hate that. But yeah, Raymond, I really need that to get raised up. Guitars! That's pretty good. Don't make me turn this thing around. I don't know, what do you guys think? Could you stand listening to me talk about raid stuff for, I don't know, however long it is? Half an hour? An hour?
So do you sell scrap here, and then you buy scrap again?
So, if you're doing the scrap run, you sell scrap here, and then you have to return empty, because I don't sell anything here. So, unfortunately, part of the run is going to be empty.
I like it.
We'll have a lot more station-to-station trading on 318, but for right now, literally the only station-to-station is scrap.
Right, so let's have a look.
Yeah,
Let's go
Crumpet, you
from
can. That'd be touring.
315.
That would be all touring right there.
Then we'll shoot over to Hurston. That'll enable us to sell off our remaining stim and then stock up on scrap.
Yeah,
And
you can do
then
that.
to L5 to sell off, yeah?
Yeah, like, yeah, that'd totally be doable. And, like, a lot of it, too, is just how much you can do within a certain amount of time. Because, like, if you just do scrap, you know, it takes you all of 2 to 3 minutes to get between stations. You know, you spend longer walking inside the station than you do jumping. And that's how you can make just under or the equivalent of, like, the Lairnipe runs, is just doing a bunch of quick runs where you can fill up and dump all in one go, instead of having to jump around.
Drive is now off.
Yeah, Mortal, I have no idea how long they actually are. I'm just guesstimating.
I can't do my normal stop maneuver in this, can I? I normally try to turn and burn.
I mean, you can. You just have to anticipate it and do it a bit earlier. And yeah, guitars, I don't think it's every stream. God, it better not be every stream. 30 minutes every stream would be...
14 Ks out, so
Oof.
aim between the two there. Go to 12K, we've just entered on this.
Yeah, Randir, would that mess up the immersion?
Probably start at about now. So 0
Oh.
for us.
Uh-oh.
X and
Oh, Crumpet. I will. You know I will.
yeah, that does work.
Yeah, the rear thrusters on these things are powerful. Everything else, not so much.
That's some work. Going to then go. Have you done many of these so far?
The trade runs or the guides?
Landing
The guy.
gear down.
I've done a couple, mostly for trade, because that's what I enjoy. I've hauled a few boxes in my day.
Give me a landing bay. Oh, all the way down there. Okay.
And Mortal, I have no idea.
Thing you get to do in a big ship.
I haven't got the super specifics of it yet. I haven't responded yet. It's kind of like a, hey, we were
I
interested.
feel like they're going to have a lot more hangar landings in point 2. Will be better.
Yeah, every ship gets a hangar now in 317.2.
Yeah, and then you've got they just whacked a couple of giant pads on there for you to just land it there quickly, pull and then you off again,
Yeah, Pyrite will do.
which is cool.
And Crumpet, I'll send it to you too.
I'm gonna be alright.
Might strafe down just a hair. That's up, not down. That's up.
No, that's on wrong.
Ah, you're good.
So it didn't do much damage.
It's a cat. It can take it. These things are tough, kind of.
Well, unless you fly them full force and 4, but then nothing really survives that. So.
And down.
Engines offline.
Ah, Mortal, that's fair. I don't know, Mortal. What happens if, like, I do it and then I like it?
Are you already out here? Just jumped out the front.
I'm not out yet.
Oh, okay.
That's fine, though. Also, with the Caterpillar, if you leave the door down, people in your party can't send it back up. Like, all they can do is stand on it, but they can't actually use it to get inside. Which is, nice. So it's a C2, eventually the elevator goes back up on its own. Ah, Mortal. No. You guys know I like Star Citizen. I also like money, but I also want to be discerning about what I'm, you know, slinging. Like, believe me, I am willing to shill, but I want to shill for something that doesn't make me hate myself, you know? Ha ha ha, Pyrite! You know what, Pyrite? I'm going to install a Goliath in every ship I have just to force more Raid Shadow Legends commercials. Ribbon, that's fair, man. Like, I'm not a big fan of, you know, spending tons of money on a mobile game. You know, Mortal, I have not. Strangely enough, Mortal, or maybe not strangely enough, very few legitimate places have contacted me about doing any sort of promotion or stream. I think it's also because since I don't really use a camera, like if it's like a physical product, I can't really, you know, show it off on a stream without, I guess, making a video or something. So there's a lot of that, I guess. Like, I guess if I used a camera and could show off, you know, my Corsair C70 Vengeance case, or I don't know, what's something that I own. What am I using? This Logitech G903 Lightspeed wireless mouse. I can't show you that, you know, since I'm not using a camera, so what's the point of sponsoring someone doing that? But yeah, I've actually had very few emails about that. Now, I've had a ton of scam emails, and one, like, stock exchange thing that didn't really seem like it was worth anything whatsoever. And yeah, Crumpet, that's it. Like, I just want to promote what I'm comfortable with. Like, what I would like to do, and this is going to sound silly because this is just one long reach for a pun. I would like to I would like to promote things like ices, Slurpees, fans, like, you know, PC fans. You know, things that are chill, cool, or just have like a cold theme to them, you know? You know, chill products for a chill stream. That's it. That's what I want to do. I want every single thing that I sling or hawk to be a pun. Cause, you know, it's for that. You know, Mortal, I've actually reached out to a couple, and so far, the only person who's responded was Icy, and they don't really promote. Hey, thank you, Gold. Heck yeah, man, thank you. See, you guys are my sponsors. Ah, sorry, Calamity, I wasn't saying anything. I had my push to talk off.
Oh, right, okay. It's just eerie silence.
Ah, my
Somewhere
bad. I was rambling on another audio channel. Oh, back here, you had it right. Yeah, it's the call elevator where it says stand clear in the area that to read it, you have to be in the area you need to stand clear from.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
You know, Fangtooth, you could say they gave me the cold shoulder. But no, like, you know, they're icy. They're big, believe me. They don't need someone to promote Icy. That's a household name right there. And Crumpet, I think the Twitch ads are getting longer, or there's just more of them. And listen, I would sling dice in a heartbeat. Any of you guys work for a company that sells some polyhedral dice, like, get at me. I will shill your dice. Like, you don't even have to pay me money. You can just throw, like, dice sets at me every now and then, you know? Because I am a dice goblin. A dice... I'm not going to go dice dragon. I have a lot of dice. But dragon sounds a little egotistical. We're going to go dice goblin. And yeah, like, okay, like, yeah, Icy said no. They were nice, they were cordial, and they actually responded to me in a way that let me know that they actually looked at what I had. Instead of just going, LOL, no, they looked at me, gave me the time and the consideration, and, you know, then offered me a very respectful rejection. Why is it so smoky in here all of a sudden? Like, I know it's a Drake ship, but oof. Cheech and Chong up in here. That's it, Gold. That is exactly how I roll. Actually, I tend to roll really bad. Really, really bad. Yeah, thank you, Gold. Ah, Crumpet. Knowing Drake engines, they were smoking. Yeah, Mortal. And that's one of the other things I'm trying to look out for, too. Because, you know, you've got all these players like, yeah, advertise for us. And, you know, we'll pay you money whenever someone uses your code specifically. It's like, okay, well, that's nice. But you should also get paid for the advertisement in general. Even if someone doesn't purchase, you are making them aware of the brand or whatever. And being paid only for the people that purchase your specific link, it just feels shoddy. Like, that's not good ethics.
So, in your experience, then, what's the most profitable run would be that one just on Yella?
The Yela run is an excellent profit if you can buy at base price, which gets tough to do when things are in full swing. Usually astatine or titanium. With those, you can usually make about I'm gonna say 300k an hour, about 3 runs an hour. 4 if you're booking it or you've got a good pilot who can fly for you. Because if you've got a friend who flies, then the owner can actually just step off the ship as soon as you land, or that way you can take off as soon as you get back on, and that will cut down on a bunch of time. And Raymond, I have no idea, man.
Cargo, you probably have to like have somebody in the tractor beam, right? And he's gonna have to just shimmy stuff across into the caterpillar.
We don't actually know yet. Everyone thinks we're just going to do a timer thing instead of having to physically load when you purchase, but you should be able to move the cargo after it's been loaded. But that's just all guesstimating. We don't actually know till they do it. It's going to be in development for forever, though. Yeah.
Demo or anything, no.
Oh, thank you, Alessandro. And Alessandro, you'll have to excuse me. All the Italian that I've learned, I learned from playing the card game Bang, which is quite fun, but I think all the words I have learned are birra and mancato. And bang, but that's, an onomatopoeia, so that one doesn't count. And yeah, Mortal, that's fair. If you're not making money from it, pull it, redirect elsewhere. I don't want people to invest because they believe or whatever. Yeah, guitars. I've seen a lot of that. Actually, Alessandro, it's funny. The first time I played Bang, I thought it was in Spanish instead of Italian. I'm like, oh, I'm learning Spanish. These words don't look like any other Spanish words I've heard. What a fool I was. Granted, I've been a fool a lot of times in life. Ah.
Well, that's a test. I haven't filled the quantum managed to do all that. Couldn't fill it now for about.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I can barely hear you over the quantum.
Oh, right, okay. So, as a test, I haven't filled up the quantinium while we've been doing all that. It now needs quantinium, so it could do all that, so it's still got a fair range on it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It just has a lot less fuel than, like, the C2. Ah, sorry, Alessandro.
Where is it there?
I was going to try to translate, and then I remembered my entire story about not knowing Italian.
Bump into that tower up.
Ah, yeah, we're on the back end. Shooting the direction we need to go, as long as we keep above the tower, we'll be fine. And my headset has died. Hope he's not saying anything important.
Yeah, I can see it. I just can't see the tower.
Yeah, you see, guitars, I've done that a lot. Done a lot of silly things. Like, do you guys remember, uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Fingers crossed.
Ah, sorry, I was locked up there. What's going on?
I was just saying the largest ship I've landed here before was the Dargo. Oh no, the Raft. They're about the same size, aren't they?
Honestly, I think you'll find this one easier to land than the Raft. The thrusters are a lot stronger. So you can actually hang at harsher angles without having it drift on you.
Okay.
And worst comes to worst, you can go in nose first and then even out. Kind of like slotting batteries into like the back of a Game Boy or remote.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But it's not enough for us that it'll hold its position.
Yeah, I mean, at the very worst, if you have to use boost, like, it can't sit upside down, but you can get a pretty harsh angle with the nose and still stay afloat. Like, the raft, you pretty much have to be even. With this thing, not so much.
Yeah, the raft doesn't like being at an angle or on there.
Ah, gold, yeah. Like, the raft just feels so, I don't know, underpowered for its size, you know? If that makes sense. Tell you what, I'm actually gonna get out of the seat so the nameplate isn't getting in the way for the landing.
Okay, right.
Hey, Jonesy.
Landing complete.
Yeah,
Needless to
man.
say,
Things are going all right. I'm trying to survive this heat. Also, don't forget to use your headlights. This thing has pretty good headlights on it. Oh, did it, guitars? I'm sorry, man. All right. We are in the tractor control room. The cupola. Feels like a cupola. I mean, Raymond, I am a little... Like, it's not... Okay, it's not a bad ship. But I feel like it's unfairly underpowered. Because CIG does that thing where it's like, oh, it's an industrial ship. It can handle, like, garbage. And I hate that. I hate that so much. There should be able to be, like, medium or high performance industrial vehicles. Like, that's a thing in real life, you know? Like, John Deere doesn't have a tractor that only does 1 mile an hour because, you know, oh, it's a tractor. I need to handle like a bucket. So, like, why do spaceships have to be that way? Also, if you have to hit anything, just go forward with the nose. The sensors on the front make pretty good bumpers.
Okay.
Ah, Dragnos, it'll fly fine. Banu are all about function over fashion, you know? All right, moment of truth. Baptism by fire. I believe in this guy. He's got this. And like I said, it's going to look a bit more janky on our end than what it is for him, just, you know, due to desync.
I'm gonna try and drop it in.
All right, take your time. No rush. You got this. Yeah, Dragnos. I mean, the 890 is the size of a building.
And end up going in nose first anyway.
That's how I like to do it. Do a nice little backflip before coming into the hangar.
Mm-hmm. All cards at the ready.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
Oh, look at that. Done it. Wow.
Little bit of truth. Little bit
Hey.
of truth. Nice. Nice and smooth. If this was a game of Operation, you'd have the wishbone. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ah, guitars. Sorry, I just saw that. I was paying attention to his landing there. Yeah, he did good. That was a smooth landing for very first time at a city.
Right, long run then.
Yeah, usually any sort of planetary run, you can usually do about 3 an hour if you're, you know,
Yeah.
booking it. But I'd say for learning purposes, take all the time you need, you know? Alright, now I'm in.
That heavy arm, it slows you down.
Yeah, it's just nice just in case I get shot while at, you know, Humboldt or something.
Mm-hmm.
DPT, that's because he couldn't afford to go under. Or maybe it was brain surgery, so you had to talk to him and ask him if he
I
could
should have set it to
taste
refill
oranges.
before I left.
Ah,
Poor
it's
boy
fine.
Error.
There's, the quantum fuel actually refuels super quick anyway.
Yeah, it's the hydrogen that takes ages, isn't it?
Yeah, there's also a bug where if you have other people in your ship, you can't actually refuel, so you need to refuel or whatever else when there's just you on it, which is silly.
No, it's daft, yeah.
Sadly, I think after we sell this, I'm probably going to have to turn it in for the day. Hopefully.
I know, it's probably like super early where you are, right?
I mean, it's about 6 p.m., but time for a quesadilla, you know?
Oh, right, yeah. I suppose. We're going that way.
Green line. Green line to sell.
Green line, okay.
Yeah, for everywhere else, you're just going to wherever the TDD is. Hurston, though, is special and has its central business district. Oh, no, Raymond, I don't advertise. Honestly, Raymond, like, whenever I'm not streaming, or even when I am streaming, I don't even like to tell people that I'm doing stuff, you know? Like, if I come across them in-game or whatever. Like, I only told him that it was a live stream because, you know,
Should be able
consent.
to sell everything off here and then stock up on scrap and then her L5 to sell, yeah?
Yeah, either her L5 or crew L5. Like I said, you can take it to Mike L1 or Arc L1, but the price is cheaper, so you don't make as much. And sometimes it gets full. Like with no one trading right now, you'd be able to sell no problem. But once 317.2 rolls around, that might become an issue. So if you got scrap and like literally 2 more minutes of time, just take it to one of the L5s.
Mm.
Yeah, Mortal, it's awful. And they can just be standing in it too, you know? Seriously though, you guys know any dice companies? Throw them at me. Dice will suffice.
40 seconds.
Yeah, the selling to stations or selling to cities is one of the reasons that I don't do it a lot. Just because you end up spending like 12 minutes in town.
Yeah.
I mean, Raymond, I don't even think it's that. It's just the whole, you know. I feel like, okay, like if I go out and like, hey, I'm streaming, guys, I want you to know that I'm streaming. Come watch yourself on my stream. I feel like I would be commodifying people. Like, I'm trying to make other players my content to either push myself or market myself. And that just feels wrong. Like, you get home, you sit down, and you should be able to play a game and enjoy yourself, you know, within the parameters of the game without, you know, streamer Jiggy Two Snipes getting all up in your face, telling you to come check out his channel, and you can see yourself on his channel and all that, or messing with people to try to manufacture said content, you know? So I figure the best thing to do is probably just not to mention it at all unless someone asks or, you know, brings it up or whatever. Because, like, that's how I feel a lot of the time. Like, I just don't tell folks. Shoot, my mom just thinks I'm an unemployed bum, you know? Oh yeah, Mortal, Jiggy Two Snipes is my Jiggy Two Snipes is my default example name to use for all stream stuff. I actually made the Star Citizen account for Jiggy Two Snipes during one of the last promotions they had a while back. Oh yeah, Pyrite. There's a ton of that all over the place. You see that in Star Citizen, Fortnite, Call of Duty, basically any sort of multiplayer game. You're gonna run into someone with, you know, the name whatever, TTV. That's what I should do. I should adjust the name so it's Jiggy Two Snipes TTV,
Thanks, man. Did you
but
say
then
you
stream
were
it on
getting off now?
Facebook. Ah, yeah. I'll catch the train back at least, though. I'm also gonna drop a website in the Spectrum chat. I don't know if you've come across SC Trade Tools, but it lets you look at the demand caps and the refresh rates of all the
Is that
outposts.
updated live or?
Sadly, no. All it can do is track what the base prices are and the refreshes are. The refreshes are static, but they're also affected by people buying. So, like, let's say, I don't know. Let's say Captain Commander whatever in the US buys 50 titanium from a place, and then you know, Jiggy Two Snipes in Europe buys, you know, like 30 titanium in another place. So that's like total 80 titanium bought together across all servers. If the refresh is 100, it's going to subtract that 80 and only resupply 20 to the supply. Unfortunately, since they have not released an API to track the commodities, they can't actually track prices or availability in real time. So all they can do is go off the basics, and then you just kind of have to try, keyword there, try, to make an informed opinion from there.
Right, okay. So eventually, Elite Dangerous did do it live in the game. It took a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're supposed to get that, but until then, we can't even call up an outpost to see what they have. We have to actually swing by, because phones have stopped existing. Turns out that in the future, you cannot play Diablo Immortal.
No.
Oh yeah, Pyrite, that too.
It's been fun though, man. Thanks a lot. You've helped a lot.
Yeah, man, thank you. Hopefully, you know, there's other things to do besides Laranite from now on.
Yeah. And, well, I'll catch you after the wipe if you want a gunner.
Yeah, man. You always send me a ping on Spectrum or something, you know? But, I'm gonna go ahead and, end the guide session. It'll probably ask you a few questions on it, like, you know, did this person actually show up? But,
Yeah.
yeah, just, you know, it'll probably ask that, and then, I think that's it. So, have fun, good luck trading, and, watch out
Thanks
for
a lot,
pirates.
Yeah. Well, if I turn up with scrap and they want to take me out, I'll just say, just kill me, because I'm not giving you money for this.
There you go. But,
Hey, give me 50 grand. No, just kill me.
man, I don't know, like, if it's cheaper than what I actually paid, I'm willing to pay it, just because that way I get to save some money.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, Crumpet, yeah. That's the thing, like, a lot of people get salty without having the skills to make up for the salt. I remember I had that with one guy, and, like, he kept accusing me of cheating, but he was in scan mode the whole time. I was like, I can't target him! He's hacking! He's preventing me from targeting him! Yeah, man, have a good one. I'll catch you around next time. Good luck with it. Tell you what, we'll just go ahead and break party. And but yeah, like he was stuck in targeting mode the entire fight. And it's you know how people jump to conclusions about things rather than addressing that they could be wrong about something.
Welcome.
Ah, Pyra, I did not, but I will link that to him. I will link that. Yeah, Rami, like that's usually how I feel, you know.
Send me a questionnaire, or is it due at the end of the?
Oh yeah, hold on. Actually, let me do that. Or do you have the option to end session in the guide screen?
Yeah, I've got it at the top right.
Ah, yeah, that's it. So if you hit end session, it'll probably say it'll probably ask like, one, did you actually play with this guy? Did he show up? And then just, you know, mark if I did or not. And then it'll probably ask like what all like various, you know, things that you learned as far as like trade, mining, whatever. Just, you know, select trade. You can select more than one thing. Like, you know, let's say you signed up for trade and I showed you combat, mining things and all that, but you know, obviously just pick the ones that you actually learned.
Yeah, lovely.
But yeah, should be good to go like that.
Cheers, man. Thank you a lot.
Yeah, man. Have fun with it. All right.
Welcome.
Let's go back to Crew L1. Is my Mustang still here? Is it? Oh, right. That was at Area 18. I will fly back.
Your insurance claim has been vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
I mean, Prince, you know, with the VLRTs having having ballistics, that's a fair cop. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, man.
Please visit us again.
All right, we're gonna go park this at Crew L1 and wrap it up. Oh yeah, Mortal, I want to do them in good faith. Like, I've done a bunch of guides, but I want to make sure that all the guides I've done have been accurate and in good faith. I don't want to cheese them. Cheese should be reserved for quesadillas and, you know, 3.5 D&D character builds. Yeah, Julio, have a good night, man. Sleep well. Pleasant dreams. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
You're clear to launch.
Oh man, it's nighttime. Whoa. Hate nighttime at Hurston. Oh yeah, Mortal. I did let him know that he could mark, you know, multiples. And that he would, well, I didn't say the he would get them thing, but I'll send it to him in Spectrum. All right. Back to Crew L1. Back to home. Oh yeah, Raymond. We'll do a spectacular landing. Actually, Raymond, you missed it. I did a fancy side landing with this thing at Area 18 earlier. Towards the beginning of the stream. Yeah, Aaron, it doesn't matter if you're the guide or the guidee, both of you get the paints. And good to see you, gamer. If you do thank you, Crumpet. Yeah, if you do the exclamation specs, they all pop up. It's EVGA 3080 Ti for the win edition, if that part matters. Was that? I'm sorry. Am I missing pieces on... Oh, okay. No, it's just weirdly gashed for some reason. Oh well. But yeah, Aaron, so basically, like, let's say, Aaron, in good faith, you had a friend who spent, like, quite a few hours showing you how to mine, how to fly, how to do combat, FPS combat, trade, find some cool stuff. You could actually knock out every single paint with a single guide. Now, again, I want to stress, please do them in good faith. Yeah, man, no, you can mix them up. You can have one person teach you trade, you could have someone else teach you 2 or 3 things. You could have one person spend multiple guides teaching you everything else, or just knock it out all in one go. Like, you can mix and match. It's a dominoes deal waiting to happen. Hey, Gustavo. But yeah, like, you can do it, you can do multiples with one. Like, even, like, okay, so right now, Aaron, on the guide system, I'm signed up for just trading, just teaching trade. That's it, nothing else. But let's say, let's say someone comes in, I don't know, named, narwhals are cool. I don't know why they need a name in this example. Anyway, let's say I taught them trade. But then, like, we're having fun, we're vibing, we're meshing together, and decide, hey, they want to learn some shooting, too. At the end of it, even though they only signed up for trade, they can select that they learn shooting and trading, and that would count for both of us, even though I only had trading marked. So you can, do all that. You know what? We've got time. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if there actually is a player called Narwhals Are Cool. And if not, maybe we'll just make an account called Narwhals Are Cool. Nope, there is no Narwhals Are Cool. I hope someone doesn't beat me to that. Ah, yes, Pyrite, you're right. I mean, gold, it is. We're playing an internet space game together. It's literally a play date. I mean, it doesn't matter how we dress it up to make it all sound cool and big and bad. It's like, it's not a doll, it's an action figure. It's like, all right, Bruno, whatever to say to make you feel better. It's like, it's not a play date, it's a super serious guiding session. Gustavo, unfortunately, there is no tracker or log to see which ones you have done or won. But as long as you are the guide or guidee, doesn't matter which one, you will get the skin. Basically, all you have to do is participate in a single guide to qualify for the skin. Man, this thing is fast. Maybe I should keep the singer. Use it just a little bit more. Hey, Ken, welcome back, man. I mean, Ken, that's not a bad idea. And Area 18 probably is one of the better places. It's got all the stuff you need. Yeah, that's not a bad sounding guide. I thought about making like basics guides and things like that, but I feel like there's already so many out there that it's not really needed, you know? Like, I try to really only cover the stuff that, one, doesn't really get a lot of coverage, like trade, or two, things that I am, you know, that I feel that I am more professionally aware of, which really ends up being trade again. Yes, Sarah Liz. Well, that's in 317.2. So, Raymond, did you know, for the Mustang, that you can exit the ship without ejecting at any speed? And I'm not going to do it till I go to land. Ah, yes, Pyrite. There we go. Hello, guys. I'm Raig Skull from Raid Shadow Legends. Here in space today, learning how to fly my Aurora MR. Yeah, Gustavo. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 0G landing, or exit while we're landing. And I don't think I'm going to be able to surf to the top of the ship like I can at Grim Hex. Like, I don't understand. You just pay the money and you get the ship you want? You don't have to roll for it? It's not a gotcha? Oh, that'd be kind of fun, actually. Let's see, right about... Here. What? Oh, I forgot to kill the engines. Dang it. Well, let's try that again. Let me kill engines. I hope they fix that soon. That was a good approach. That was a good speed. Perfect area to exit. Oh, you see, Ken, I see how they're so addictive, because it's like mixing a slot machine with, you know, fun characters. And I can definitely see the appeal. Let's go lower so we can go faster. I think 28 should be fine. All right. We go now. Oh, that hurt a little bit. I probably could have gone a little bit faster. How was that, Raymond? Does that qualify? I want to come in faster. Like, watch it just slide across the thing. Let's try that again. We're gonna try 30-something this time.
Systems enabled.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, you see, Gustavo, if I had a bit more of a landing strip, I could go fast.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I just don't. Are they gonna give me the...
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Really? That one? Oh, thank you, guitars. Wait, Rez, what? What or fly? Go low. Probably about there. Nope, I'm gonna lose that one. Yep, I'm gonna lose that one. Let's try that again. Let's try... right there, perfect. Alright, we're gonna try to make this one a little bit more slidey. This one might actually hit the back, but whatever. Alright, 35, 33 now. Engines off, exits. What? 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 We didn't even touch anything! How did... we didn't even touch anything! What in the world? Jose, good to see you, man. I've only got to do one guide today. There is some buffoonery going on in Star Citizen today, though. Hold on. We're doing that just because I refuse to leave on buffoonery. Robert! It's a consolidated, not a Ford.
Welcome to the ASOC.
What was that quote from King of the Hill? I know what Ford needs. Leadership. Leadership's been missing from Ford for a long time.
Your insurance claim has been vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
All right.
Selected.
I don't know what that was.
Your vehicle.
No, Rez. No. I just want to slide across the pad while exiting, you know? Oh, I miss King of the Hill. Oh yeah, no worries, Jonesy. We got a helmet. Did he ever get that picture of that hot dog? I always see the, you know, do I look like I know what a JPEG is? But, you know, did he ever get that that hot dog? Like, there's all those things out there, like that one lady who keeps asking, "Teach me how to Dougie." Did anybody ever actually teach her how to Dougie? Oh, now I got the weird stuff on my screen. That's fine.
Welcome. Your journey begins
I can
now.
deal.
All systems operational.
Well, yeah, Raven, they denied me, you know? Ken, you could just add me to your friends list.
Thank you.
Do you know how to use the Spectrum section of the website, Ken? Okay, let's take a look here. Let's just size up the situation. Rez, once I land this, I'm logging out for the day.
Thank you. And please visit again. Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
They're gonna give me a... there we go. Alright, right here should be good. Alright. As we approach, we're gonna do about 35. Nose up slightly for the landing. And then right as we start to cross the threshold...
Engine systems disabled.
Oh, there was like a massive delay there. Did you guys see that? Ah, that's lame. I mean, it's nice to be able to come out on top of my ship while doing the landing, but that freeze up is really throwing me off. Ah, I got you, Rez. Yeah, man, I really do enjoy doing dropship practice. You see, Raymond, if you do it just right, you can actually surf on top of a Buccaneer while landing it at Grim Hex. That wasn't what I wanted to happen, but whatever, that wasn't too bad. Ah, well, we'll wrap it up there. Quit while I'm ahead. Quit while I still have a head. And Sneak, that's nice. You will find that to be beautiful. So Rez, if you're on the website, do you see where it says apps at the top or community? Either one of those, click or hover over, hit Spectrum. That's going to take you to the forums. Don't read those. Seriously, don't. If you value yourself, don't read those. But over in the top right, you're going to see a little people emblem, kind of like MSN Messenger. There you can add people. My name is Jack Axton, no space, all one word. And if you see someone named Jack Axton, that's my pirate alter ego. I don't know who that person is, or why they have 3 extra R's on the end of their name, but one day I hope they pirate me. And I hope they have a goatee. You know, like the whole evil Mirrorverse thing, you got a goatee. Ah, yes, what Gustavo said. If you're gonna read with your eyes wide shut. Actually, Ken, do you happen to know what your in-game account is called? Maybe I can just add you. Aha. Looks like Living Tribunal sent me one. Ha, exactly, Jose. But yeah. You can add me there, Ken. And that way, whenever you're in-game on the main menu, whenever you see him on there, you can right-click and hit Join Server, and join on me. Ken Jiro. Alright, let me see if I can find you, Ken. There's one from Jonesy. You know, I'm actually starting to run out of friends list space. Did you know that was a thing that you could do? Alright. I have sent you a friend request. I think it went through. Yeah, Raymond, that's it. Living Tribunal. And one from Luke. And there we go. We got Ken. Alright. So that's it. And then next time I'm in game, and you're in game, or doing things, you can join and all of that. Oh. Well, sadly, I must wrap it up there. I've actually ran way later than what I meant to. Yeah, Pyrite. You know, it's not even alphabetized half the time, which makes it a real pain to use. Like, alright, so I have 607 people on my friends list. 607. So finding particular people when there's no alphabetization is impossible. It is absolutely impossible. So hopefully they fix that soon. But yeah, guys, please have a wonderful rest of your evening, night, morning, midday, whatever time it happens to be for you. If you're in the northern hemisphere like me, hopefully you are staying cool. If you're in the southern, please stay warm. And please drink plenty of water. Pyrite, it's in a different order each time. A different order. It also resorts depending on if people are online or not. That's what makes it so terrible. Yeah, guys, have a good night. Please enjoy yourselves. Drink some water for me. Eat a vegetable. And until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.